Shit, no doubt. Oh man, look, I'm normally I just be like, if we be talking in the beginning, I just leave that shit in. I don't give a fuck. But none of the bullshit today. We get right to it. Saturday, everybody. Welcome to the party. You know, it's Pantha Politix Podcast back. Of course, got my brothers in the building, ethemadassassin, Mojo Barnes. I am Seven Da Pantha, aka the Carolina Hurricane, Ridiculous Slang, aka your baby mama's favorite rapper, and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We took the week off last week, and it was actually a good thing. I needed to recover. I'm a little burnt out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it was cool to take a minute. I got to spend a little time with my kids, so that was good. That was fun. You know what I'm saying? Always good to kick it with them. How the week been? Weekend treating y'all so far?
Man, it's been long.
Feel that too. Shit.
Mine cool, man. I'm out of town. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, that's what's up.
Where you at?
Where you at? Where you go, nigga? Like, where you go figuratively and literally. Oh, shit.
What that say?
Oh, I know where you at. That's what's up, bro. Hey, bro.
Oh, I missed it.
I'm so jealous right now. I'm so jealous. He in North Carolina. I'm so jealous right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm so jealous right now. Oh, my goodness.
I'm in your neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's like, hey, NC, I see y'all in April, yo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better pull up to the show, too. I got something for y'all niggas when I do see you. Heard me? You know what I mean? Yo, you know what's crazy? This ain't even a topic on the list, but I do want to talk about it real quick. You know what's crazy? It's wild, like, when you've been somewhere, like, so say you've been in Seattle your whole life, right? So even if it ain't your whole life. So you've been in Seattle for hella long, and you've been doing your thing, and you know what I'm saying, represented. But say you leave Seattle, right, and you move to Jersey or some shit. You know what I mean? And you get there, and you still doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? You getting it in, you getting it popping, you doing what you always do. But for whatever reason, the niggas where you came from be like, oh, he gone? All right. All right, we over that then. I'll never understand that shit. But I don't know. I just find it odd. Find it very odd. I don't know. What's
They living their life, bro. That's all I said. They living their life. You know what I mean? Like, people move, they don't have the option to move sometimes, or even the inclination to go anywhere. You know.
Well, I mean, I guess I was saying that in the point that with all of this digital access we got, this shit, there's no reason why you can't still be tapped in with what's going on. If it's genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like that, and that's the caveat that I didn't like. If it's genuine, because even when you left NC, I was still keeping track of what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because you my man, I fuck with you. So like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I guess what I'm saying is, just because people don't necessarily stay tapped in, don't mean they're like, you know.
Oh yeah,
erased.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel
like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the normal groove of your everyday. Like that didn't change for them. It's just like in Minister Society where Old Dog was like, you the one moving, not me. So they just look at it like, you know, my life still got to move how it moved. So, you know, I mean, you got to think about it. How many people you know like are just horrible with phones? They don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people just don't make it a habit to do that. So, like, what I'm saying is, like, if they doing it to you, they probably do it to everybody because that's just who they are.
Well, okay, yeah. I guess I should say the only time that I see that, and when it actually does bother me, is if I see that it's different. You know what I'm saying? If I see that it's different, and it's like, wait a minute, me and this nigga, we did the same thing. We on the same type of time. You know what I'm saying? And I may have had a better personal relationship with you than this person did, at least to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong about that, but to my knowledge, I did. So
yeah, think that.
Then it's like, where? Like, what benefit you getting out of that? So, is somebody paying you to do this? Like, what the fuck is going on? But,
yeah, I know you're saying it too. It is what it is.
True, indeed. Niggas go nigga. Like I was saying, I've said it before I turned the recording on, but yo, I'm digging the fucking color, bro. Like that shit is some fly shit.
No, it's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
You know, y'all know the ethemadassassin as our resident fashionista. So you know what I'm saying? y'all know that.
Nah, man, you know, I'm committing a faux pas. I had this on last night.
Nigga, we ain't see you last night. We don't know. Oh shit.
A lot of
Oh
people,
man.
a lot of people did.
What's popping out there?
Like I said, I'm in an undisclosed location. I went to a party called Grits and Biscuits last night. It's a lady that I went to school with. She formed this party, and it's a mobile party. You know what I'm saying? Like she's
like
right around when the Henny Palooza was started. You know what I'm saying? So like they started it out in New York.
Henny Palooza.
But they do it in the South too. They do it out in LA also. Like multiple cities. Like they've done it in Chicago. Like they move all around. But it's
Mojo don't know Henny Palooza, yo.
I don't know shit.
Hey man, listen.
Grits and Biscuits, Henny Palooza. What the fuck is all that?
I mean, I see that's almost like the phone thing for me. If you don't know about Henny Palooza, that's like, you know, you just had to be in that era of social media. I mean, you know who Warrior Mall is, right?
Nope.
You bullshit.
No.
Warrior Mall from the Joe Budden podcast? They used to be his co-host on the pod?
Oh yeah, see, that's I didn't watch the podcast like that. I see the headlines and Joe and his hot takes, and then I scroll up.
Oh, you mean you watch clips?
I watch the clips, yeah, like YouTube clips or whatever.
Shorts,
yeah,
Gotcha. That just even with you answering that, like not that you're supposed to, that kind of gives me an insight into who you are and how you and what you pay attention to. But like Henny Palooza, like it's a world famous fucking party. World famous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not underground. You know what I'm saying? At least for Grits and Biscuits, like it's kind of boutique.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you probably wouldn't have heard of that, but if you watch Joe Budden or know anything about Warrior Mall, then you would have heard of Henny Palooza.
Gotcha.
But it's just like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's basically it was 90s, but now they mixed in like the 2000, 2010, but it's all just Southern hip hop party.
I see. Okay.
Come as you are.
The grits and biscuits you're talking about.
Yeah. Come as you are. Yeah, come as you are. There's no VIP. There's no cut line. There's no nothing. Everybody's the same.
I like that already.
Yeah, I like that too.
For one price, you know. And the price is always the same. The price never changes no matter where they go.
Oh, that's lit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yo, I got a random ass question I gotta ask y'all because of something I heard. Yeah. Okay, first of all, do y'all eat cereal?
I love cereal.
Not really.
I kind of figured you was gonna say no. I had a feeling about that. I was like, I ain't never seen this. I've been at this nigga house in the morning. I ain't never seen him eat cereal.
You never eat in the morning.
Huh?
You never even see me eat in the morning.
At all. Nah, not at all.
Right.
As a matter of fact, yeah, I thought I was weird until I saw him not eating too. Then I was like, oh, okay, I ain't tripping because I don't like eating in the morning either.
Yeah. What's up, though?
I was asking. Okay, so Mojo, what's your favorite cereal? Do you have one?
That's a tough one to answer. I'm thinking probably not Captain Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I knew it was gonna be one of them. Those are my top two as well. Captain Crunch is my favorite though. But
if I ate it, it'd be peanut butter crunch.
Peanut butter crunch is fire too. Slow key niggas be sleeping on that shit. But I was asking because there was a conversation being held because the guy that runs, I think it's Kellogg, was like, yo, all these people struggling, with money, da 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 da. If you ate cereal for dinner, a bowl of cereal with milk and fruit breaks down to less than $1 a day. You know what I'm saying? Like you could afford that. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, but the question is, depending on what I ate the rest of the day, how good is that going to be for me, regardless of how good it is to me? So my question is, I mean, I guess, what do you think about that? Now, it's not like I've never done it before. I just had cereal for dinner like 2 days ago, but that's just because that's what I wanted. Like on a normal basis, that's not what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know. It sounds kind of crazy.
I feel like, you could do that with a very plain cereal like cornflakes, something that doesn't have all the added, sugar that's sitting on top of the cereal, or, I don't think that would pertain to Cinnamon Toast Crunch and slices of strawberries. You know what I mean? So I think he should be more specific. Whoever said that should be more specific of like, you should probably eat this specific kind of cereal, add your fruit, whatever you're going to add to it, and consider that your healthy meal for your less than $1 a day, whatever. But I'm not doing that with Reese's Puffs and fucking blueberries.
Yeah,
First of all, if you put blueberries or Reese's Puffs, we fighting, bro.
Well, I mean, the whole, that's why cereals was started. That's why it was
like
invented.
a substitute.
Yeah, that's what it was invented for. Kellogg's invented it for that.
Oh wow,
that makes sense as to why they would say that. Then, yeah.
So all they're doing is repeating what their very first mantra coming into business was.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, okay. I got a history lesson there. Thank you.
Right.
But when you said you didn't know this, like it was meant to do that. So when they started making cornflakes, that's what that was for. Because people was poor as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Due to the war and shit.
Which war? I mean? World War II?
Nah, one or something like
this
cereal
a long time ago.
Yeah, cereal is old. Like Kellogg's wild old. So that was their whole thing. It was okay, we're gonna come up with some kind of product that we know is gonna be cheap, easy to reproduce, and it'll fill bellies. That was it. So that was cereal.
Wow, yo, that's wild. Now, see, this is the thing.
So even to your point, Mojo, like cornflakes, like that was the point. It was like, okay, put something with it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm saying everything that you was naming, obviously, that was just marketed and let's advertise the kid. You know what I'm saying?
I guess now when I say this, you're gonna know where I heard it as soon as I say this. But so I was listening to a conversation about that, and I was thinking to myself, well, this is odd. Because it doesn't sound that crazy to me, especially if you do it the way we talking, like cornflakes, something, Raisin Bran even, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. You get a little sweet, so you might not even need no dessert after that. You know what I'm saying? Dessert type shit after that. You got the raisins, but you got the fiber and all that good shit going on. Cool. But when I heard them say, oh, we don't need to talk about this. This is for the brokes. I was like, see, here we go with this bullshit again. Here we go with this bullshit again. And that shit disturbs the fuck out of my ears every time I hear it. But yeah, I don't know. I just
and it's working because did you hear them explain that? It was like, they just fucking with y'all.
Yeah, no doubt. I did. I heard. So and still, I'm like, but damn it, the hell. Damn it, the hell. My bad. I'm over here getting my pie head on this morning. I don't know why I feel an obsessive need to smoke right now, but
it's in the middle of the sentence, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Oh, I was saying something? Damn, my bad. Shit. My bad, yo. Never fucking mind. Whatever that was, it's all going up in smoke now. I have no idea what that.
Well, we could talk about what you're smoking on right now.
Oh, this is what is this? What's the name of this shit again? I can't see that shit way over there. I took my glasses off. It's some kind of cake.
I guess me if I want something.
Might be wedding cake. Is it ice cream? No, wedding cake. Yeah, wedding cake. Yeah. Wedding cake. It's all right too. It's but see, I'm only tapping this right now because I'm waiting a minute before I light up a J. But I got some Stone Age on deck. Salute to Stone Age Joints, who's also sponsoring the Gravitas tour. I can't tell if you can.
The logo.
I forgot. Yeah, there we go. Bam,
there
Stone Age. Bam, Stone Age. And this one is called Snoqualmie maybe. I got this one too. It's called Big Doobie Energy.
Are they I hope they got licenses for these names because I remember when I worked at the dispensary I quit. They had a company that would bring product
and let y'all name it.
No, they were naming it themselves, but they were taking like Jack Herrera or Cherry Pie and renaming it to whatever name they came up with. And I was like, that's a little fraudulent.
Oh no, they got their own whole thing. They got their whole setup. So yeah, because I think the people that was doing that, they got busted and they got their whole shop shut down. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers, man, they got some credit. It's this one. This is my favorite one. I smoked this one last night. It's called the Joint of No Return. This shit's fire. Well, like I said, Stone Age, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all so much. They are the first corporate, I guess you could say, sponsor of the Gravitas tour. So thank you very much. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? No, I didn't. They know. These guys know you don't know. Gravitas tour starts in April. That's my tour celebrating hip hop, cannabis, and bridging the generation gap of hip hop. And over the course of the 3 parts of the tour, we'll be celebrating 3 different projects. So like the one starting in April will be for the project I'm doing with Drugs Beats. In June, it will be for the project with Van Guns. And then in September, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be Quest for Greatness too. I can't remember. Like, it's too much shit on the board right now. But yeah. Yeah, it's about to go down. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been dying to get back on the road. So like, it's
Where's the
overdue.
first stop?
Starting off April 5th in St. Paul, Minnesota. First leg of the tour, we're doing St. Paul, Duluth, Minnesota, Chicago, Memphis, Tennessee. That we may very well still be doing Nashville, Tennessee, in between Memphis and Raleigh, but doing Raleigh. And we were supposed to be doing a show in Greensboro to end the show off, but to end that leg of the tour off. But you know, so it is what it is. But thank you to Eternal the MC for making sure this Raleigh show happened. My man Jason the Hater for locking us in Memphis, 606 Tuesdays in Chicago, for letting me slide through. And of course, my man Tarley out in Minnesota. Thank you very much. Marcel P. Black, thank you. I wouldn't know any of these people without you, so I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, all right, shit, let's get into it, man. I'm running my mouth about shit that don't really matter. So I mean, Oh, my bad. They was just trying to take some money from me that I don't got right now. So they was trying to take some money. You ever get that notification pop up on your phone? It's like, so-and-so, nah, nigga, you ain't getting that right now. It ain't that.
Payment
I'll let you
reminder.
know. I'll let you know. I got you covered.
See, that's what
That
you
shit is
fuck.
wild.
That's what you fucking up at because you get the notifications. What are you doing?
Yeah, well,
See, I started to hit you with that word.
what word?
The one he said earlier to him, like, that's that behavior.
Oh.
That's that behavior.
I mean, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I was not ready for that.
Don't forget, we know you don't have this, but hey, you owe us.
Yo, that is crazy. Oh shit. Yo, I didn't. Okay, you're right. You're right. My apologies. You're absolutely correct.
I gotta laugh because I didn't get a notification, but I was reading my email. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that one. Like, oops.
Hate that.
We good. So I do you guys ever do any like the butcher shop deliveries or anything like that?
Nah,
I used to, yeah.
That shit's expensive.
Depends on which one you pick and how you do it.
Mm.
See, I mean, because at the same time, no, I mean, that's a whole budget question, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, conversation. But the one I got is not very expensive, in my opinion. But I tend to forget every day, whichever day is always going to be when they're going to take the money.
They don't tell you?
When you sign up for it, you know what day it is. Again,
oh,
like
I see. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
kind of falls to the wayside. Yeah.
Forget it. I just always forget it. You know what I mean? Because it's just once a month. You know, but I definitely was like, oh shit, yeah, that's today, you motherfuckers. You know.
Oh shit. Yo, you got me thinking I might want to set that back up though.
Depends on which one.
Fucking time.
I'll send you a link to one. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah. As I mean, you know what I realized? The shit that we used to do, that like the shit that I realized the shit that I take for granted, like just having time to do. You know what I'm saying? Like like go to the grocery store and just take my time in grocery shop. Like I miss having time to do that. Like I don't have the time to do it now. It's kind of like every time I go down rushing, I get home like, damn, I meant to get, you know what I'm saying? Every fucking time. So like, I don't know if that's I know what it's a consequence of, but the funny thing is, I don't think most people recognize what it's a consequence of. And we was talking about this the other day. Me and my homies was having a conversation, and I was like, the wild shit is, it's crazy the shit that happens to us on a daily basis that we don't even take into consideration is like part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, And this was not on the list, y'all. I apologize. I'm high, so my brain is traveling a little bit right now. But we talk about we was talking at that point we were talking about police terrorism, or what we call police terrorism, where everybody else called police brutality, but we call it what it really is. So we was talking about that, and I was like, yo, the wild shit, we actively inactively participate in this shit all the time. He's like, how? I said, how do you think they get paid? Our tax dollars pay them. They was like, right. I said, so you're literally paying people to commit genocide against you in a manner of speaking. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, but I mean, that's not what it's supposed to be for. And I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, it's not what it's supposed to be for, but
that's why I say you actively, inactively participating. You don't want to do it, but you got to work. And if you work, they gonna take the taxes. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take the taxes and pay these motherfuckers. Ain't no way around it. You know what I mean? So then, it comes down to a point of trying to find a way on the back end to rectify what was fucked up on the front, because you can't do nothing about that part at the moment. I love you. Please be safe. Don't work too hard. But yeah. So I mean, and it's not just that though. I was like, but it kind of bleeds over into other parts of our life too. You know what I'm saying? Even just having time. You know what I'm saying? We busy ourselves with so many things, trying to come up, trying to improve the quality of our life as we see it, to get it to a state that we think we wanted to be in. You know what I'm saying? So we go through all of that, not realizing sometimes what we're sacrificing at the same time. Now, if you're smart, like I can imagine somebody like E, like I know how his brain ticks, so a lot of times he might already know if I do A, B, or C, I know I'm gonna have to sacrifice D, E, F, and that's cool. I got my mind made up about that. But what happened when you get in the mix of A, B, C? You accounted for D, E, F, but G wasn't even in their peripheral, and now it's like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. Now I gotta find a way to fit G into this somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? But that means that if I find a way to slide G in, pause, I might have to sacrifice H now. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh fuck, it's wild, man. When I started thinking about that, I was like, man, I complain about not having time to do shit all the time, but it's kind of my fault I don't have time. You know what I'm saying?
It's exactly your fault. It is exactly your fault. To the good or to the bad, whichever way you choose to, justify that. You know what I mean? But it's all you. If you got all the time in the world, that's all you.
I have questions for that person that got all the time in the world. I got questions for that one. No. Especially if you ain't well, no, I can't say that. I can't say. I was gonna say, if you're not already wealthy, I would have to question why you have all the time in the world. If you're not wealthy, or not at least in a condition of stability that you're okay with. You know what I'm saying? But maybe you are. I can't decide that for you. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Just a thought, man. My mind be all over the place sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, but wealthy people don't have all the time in the world either. That's a misconception.
Oh yeah, no. I know. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, even like, the whole world is turning into a side hustle lifestyle. So you're not gonna have time. You're gonna be busy all the fucking time. Like, even doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got other things we could be doing. So we have an effect done the exact same thing you said. But I mean, but everything around you is an environment that you create. You know what I mean? Like, I saw somebody put a post up today on Facebook talking about how they just realized that life is better when you realize that everybody doesn't give a shit. Right?
It took you this long to figure that out?
but again, that's the environment he created around himself. That's the people he surrounded himself with. And who he's looking at, because I'm pretty sure there are people around him who give a shit, and he's not looking at them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing artists do. Oh, I only got 600 listeners. I need to get to 1,000. Well, what about the 600 you got? You gonna service them? Same shit.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. that absolutely positively gives me a thought. I'm not going to ask y'all if y'all listen to Schoolboy Q's new album. I listened to it, and what I'm about to say is directly related to what you just said.
I didn't know it was out.
It just came out Friday. Blue Lips, yeah, it's pretty dope too. I fuck with Q though, so I mean, It's funny because niggas that know me be like, you don't fuck with Q. You got that nigga like number 4 in TDE. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, think about who I got ahead of him. Like, come on, dog. Well, I guess that would technically make him 3 now since Kendrick's gone. But I like the album, but the thing that I've noticed is a lot of the conversations that are happening around it. It's people, a lot of the people that I see saying weird things about it. It's not even, it's one thing to say, I don't like this. Okay, I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But don't have some strange, like you saying a whole lot of words just to say you don't like it. But the words that you're saying are convoluting it because you kind of halfway praising them and at the same time being like, I don't like this. And like the reality of the matter is what all you're really trying to say is, I don't like this. Okay, cool. Fine. But it made me think. Schoolboy Q ain't put an album out in like 5 or 6 years. He been chilling. And I saw people online going crazy, like vehemently, oh, y'all crazy. This album is nuts, yo. It's da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. And I started thinking to myself, yo, you know what? Schoolboy Q don't give a fuck what them people think. I guarantee you the numbers ain't gonna reflect what they are saying. I guarantee it. And he do not care what they think. Because if you look at his track record of selling records, he has a consistent fan base. Consistent. Almost all of his albums, record sales are identical. And you can see the growth up to a point, and then it's kind of leveled out. In my opinion, Schoolboy Q's had a very red manish career. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. So I don't feel like he's overly concerned, but I often wonder why people go so far outside of themselves to defend something or to attack something that has no. What are you getting out of like writing 3 paragraphs about why you don't like this album? And then the only thing that I really got out of it is you don't like it. I still don't know why. I just know you don't like it. Okay. I don't know, man. People are weird as fuck, dog.
Nah, people want to be heard. Social media gives them that platform.
We just don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you just don't want to hear it. That's all.
Because I definitely get tired of people saying, what's the worst bar you've ever heard? I'm like, you gonna do better?
You know what? I hate all of those. And I just think those are just stupid.
Me too. It's a comparison question of like
I hate it, man. Like who do you keep out of these 4? All of that bullshit. And yeah, what the worst bar? What's the most suspect bar? And I'm like, man,
as soon as I type one, I'm gonna remember one is more suspect than that. You know how infinite the fucking scope of hip hop lyricism is, dog?
I mean,
why are we doing?
Why even take time to do all of that shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there are more constructive things that you could do that would actually push this forward.
I'm about to say, yeah.
You know, if you're doing this to push things forward, like, you know what I'm saying? Other than you just talking.
I don't mind engaging intelligent hip hop debates, dog. I don't have a problem with that. But, you know what I'm saying?
But now, see, now, I mean, I'm not gonna. I almost fucked that up. So, not like what I noticed though is that it's a birds of a feather thing, because people participate in those fucking shits. It's like, because sometimes I read them, like depending on who posted it, I read them and just to see the answers. And man, people jump out windows, man. Jump out windows. You know, I'm like, yeah, I just a whole bunch of window jumpers out here. Like, I get it. Okay.
They can use a window jumper. Hey. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh wow. I saw some shit earlier. I was gonna send it to the group chat, dog, because it was funny as fuck to me. But apparently, Outkast was together at some function recently. And apparently, Big Boy had some jokes for Andre about his flute album. I'm trying to find this shit. Hold on. I got to tell y'all this. This shit was funny as fuck. Yo. I was like, yo, I could totally see him doing that shit too. Cause Big Boy is fucking hilarious, yo. Matter of fact, funny story. We was supposed to be opening for Outkast in Raleigh one time. And the group that I was with, the day before the show, these niggas get into a huge argument. And everybody leaves. You know what I'm saying? Leaves, like, go home. Niggas ain't talking, da. Now, mind you, this is the 90s. Ain't no cell phones. You know what I'm saying? Niggas got pages. But, like, it's pages going off all night. Ain't nobody returning no phone calls. So, it is what it is. So the next day, I get ready, I get my shit together, get ready to go to the show. And it was at this club called The Zoo in Raleigh. So I got my shit together and I leave. I waited as long as I could and I just left. So I get to the show and I'm the only one there. You know what I'm saying? I'm the only one to show up. But Outkast is in their bus outside in the parking lot. And as I'm walking up, I see smoke coming out all the way. It's going crazy. I was like, yo, these niggas get fucked up. So I walk over like close to the bus, like close as I can get, because there's niggas around the bus and shit. So I'm getting close as I can get, and I'm trying to like hear what's going on. Cause I'm curious to know, like, cause I know what me and my niggas do. You know what I'm saying? We get together, we smoking Big Chiefin before the show. We in here freestyling and all kind of shit. I'm like, yo, I want to see if they do the same shit we do. You know what I mean? So I'm getting close to the bus, getting close to the bus. And one of the windows kind of slide halfway over. Nigga, what you doing over here? So I was like, oh shit. So I dipped off. Come to find out a little while later, in between me going off and then them coming on, it was Big Boy. He was like, I got you, didn't I? I was like, nigga, you crazy. Oh, that shit is wild. That's nigga's birthday 2 days before mine. Nice. That shit was wild. But yeah, man, I love them niggas. I you know what? I was so interested in telling y'all that I completely fucking gave up looking for the fucking article. Oh shit. That shit is crazy. He was like, yo, nigga.
I'm gonna need you to smoke some.
Okay, he said, what'd he say? Here you go right here. He said, da. He said, nigga talking about he wasn't planning on playing the flute. He said, this nigga talking about he wasn't planning on playing the flute. And so they got they did a what was this at? This was at the Center Stage in Atlanta, Georgia, backstage at Three Stacks show on Saturday. So apparently Andre's still doing his tour with the and all that shit. So much love to them. I suppose that's have y'all heard that shit?
The album?
Yeah.
I listened to it. Yeah,
no.
well,
you're a producer, so I know you listen to it.
Yeah, I listened to it. I had no issues with it. I was like, huh. I would say that because when we were discussing it, I was like, this is definitely some just turn on and tune it out type of music. Like it's just
like while you cleaning the house and shit?
Yeah, exactly. Like filler type stuff to get your mind off of whatever it is you're doing, just to fill the void of the silence and stuff like that. It's not bad, but you gotta really be in the mood for it. Like you gotta basically be doing what Seven's doing or high on mushrooms or some shit like that, where you don't gotta go nowhere, sit in the beanbag chair.
How do you know I'm not
high on mushrooms right now?
I'm joking. I'm not.
Yeah,
not
I was
right
like,
now.
I don't know, sir.
Not right now.
But yeah, you got to really be in the mood for it.
I feel it. No, I was just curious. Never mind.
I didn't send that password protected folder that you got to get the extra link to, and then you got to put in the combination and pay the next man a $29.99 subscription fee to unlock the folder.
He said, if I got to click more than twice, you can forget this shit.
Takes you to DatPiff, and then it takes you to Pirate Bay.
God.
What else? So it's behind access walls like that?
No. I was just teasing because of the conversation we had.
I had no desire to listen, so I wouldn't know.
No. Oh yeah, he was talking about the when you said you won't click on some shit.
Huh?
When you was like, I won't click on if you send me some shit and I gotta do too much clicking and all that, I ain't doing all that shit. And that's why he was like,
I said I'm not doing no typing. Send me the link. Send me the link.
But what if it requires?
And motherfuckers be like, yo, I'm gonna look this up. And I'm like, God damn it. Why you send me a screenshot? Send me the goddamn link.
Because if you there, then you got the link.
Right.
Send
it to me directly.
Yeah, like you screenshot. Here you go. Go here. Motherfucker, now I gotta type it. Like, Nah, you want me to go there? Send me a link.
Oh shit.
Make it simple on the
man.
But like now, like even like with that Black Star stuff, music. Like I'm not going through all of that to listen to it. Like first of all, I didn't even have a desire to. So when that hits a paywall, I'm like that on another app. Nah, I ain't doing all that.
Not a Black Star fan, or it just took too long. I can't remember.
I wouldn't care who it is. I'm not doing all of that. Like I'm not going to download an app just to hear your song. I'm just not doing it.
Oh no. I was saying, you said I didn't. First of all, I didn't. I wasn't really. You basically saying you wasn't beat about hearing it anyway. So I'm like, okay. And I was just curious as to why.
Oh no, I'm not a super huge fan of them like that.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, even regardless, I'm saying I would have listened if it was easy to do. So like even still, like, so when I found that out, I was, I'm definitely not doing it now. Like I'm not downloading it now. Like I don't care who it is. I'm not downloading an app just for that. And it's paid.
I mean, I heard it.
And all I got album and another app on my phone. Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, that shit wild. That's just wild, yo. I don't know, man. Niggas be doing some crazy shit with this. That might, but I want to get serious for just a second, if that's all right. Then we can have some more fun. But I got to talk about this because other motherfuckers ain't talking about it, and somebody needs to.
Well, before you get serious, get that rainbow colored bong off the screen. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, that's.
I'm joking.
Oh shit! But no, I was
and like an old school peppermint stick.
It's all elongated, like how they make candy. You know what I mean?
You know.
My fault. I was about to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Do it. Fuck it.
No,
2024.
Don't.
Oh.
I'm not gonna do it. Okay.
Because I heard it too. I was like, don't do it.
I'll be on that shit, yo. But anyway, so I want to preface this by saying this is in no way a shot at people on the other side of the coin that I'm about to flip.
That means duck.
Nah, not at all. Not in this situation. It's I absolutely positively love seeing all of the support for the liberation of Palestine. I do. I love seeing it. There's been a long fought battle. It's a thing that that has peaks and valleys and waves and things of that nature, and it's pretty fucking bad right now. So there definitely should be people voicing their opinions about it and speaking up in defense of those individuals. But I want to make sure that in the course of all of that taking place, we don't forget about what's happening in the Congo. Like, let's not forget that. Of course, it is normal in worldwide media for African stories, unless they're stories that make Africa look really bad, or or some other country doing something that they find to be worth celebrating in Africa. Those are the things that get reported most heavily. But the destruction that happens on a regular basis is overlooked. And in the Congo, it's insane what's happening right now. I can't give you accurate current numbers because it keeps changing every day because people keep dying. But as of the end of last year, there were over 7 million people that were displaced because of violence and attacks and all of that other shit. So I just want to say, like, I'm not going to go into some long drawn out thing about it. I just want to say real quick, yeah, free Palestine, but let's worry about getting peace in the Congo too, because all of that matters. And more importantly than all of that, even if you have the time to speak on those things and to go out to protest for those things and stand in solidarity with the Congolese and the Palestinian people, do that for the people in your backyard too. Do it for the people in your backyard too. Nothing drives me crazier than seeing people in a city with a million problems making a whole bunch of noise for something that don't got nothing to do with them. That drives me fucking crazy. Case in point, like I said, all for the Palestinian movement, all for the freedom of Palestine. Cool. But when I know for a fact that we just had 3 police officers get acquitted for murdering a black man on video, in Tacoma, I got a problem with that. When I know that we got a city manager who is willfully making houselessness a fucking illegal, and you know what I'm saying, like, and empowering the police to be more to keep pounding us with the same book, like. This happened right in your backyard, nigga. And you got the audacity to stand in front of me and tell me, brother, we got to stand for Palestine. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I'm not stupid. I get it. But what about this motherfucker right here? You gonna let the nigga standing right next to you knife you so the motherfucker all the way over there can't try to throw the knife? Come
Yes.
on, man. The fuck out of here. Let me take care of this nigga right here first. Then I'll deal with you. I can say in the meantime that I think that's fucked up and that somebody should do something about it. And if there's something going on in my city that's supporting the genocide that's happening over there, I want y'all to stop it. Don't support that bullshit. But bigger than that, stop the bullshit you doing to us every day. I don't understand what's so hard about it. My bad. My bad. I said I wasn't gonna get heated about this shit, but god damn it, man.
Whoa.
These fucking people, yo.
Whoa.
No, you didn't say that.
I said it to
You
myself.
did it,
I said
yeah.
it to myself. I
You
said it in my
to
head.
yourself in your head.
I said it in my head, yeah.
Look out, everybody else.
No, you didn't.
I said it in my head. I was like, all right, bro, just say it and don't go. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. But I don't know, man. I can't say it enough times. Local elections mean the most. Local politics should mean the most. Because the decisions the president and them make, a lot of times it take all that shit a long time to trickle down to actually affecting you at a local level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times. Sometimes it'd be immediate if it's the right kind of move, but I don't know, man. I feel like I done said that shit too many times. I'm done. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm sorry.
Well, if we want to take it down onto a tangent, you know, we could talk about Jaheim's hairline.
Yo, when you sent that shit to the chat, nigga, and
I was like, E and his hairline must be so fucking mad right now.
Hey man, I just know blessings when I see them.
And Jaheim, bro, what are you thinking?
I think you better let it go.
Hey.
God.
Vanity's a motherfucker, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
because this isn't the only picture that I've seen, and I'm not gonna like try to attempt to pull my phone up to show the picture because that has proven to not work. But
I'll put it up on the video.
Yeah, I've seen quite a few people with a hairline like this, and it's like I'm just gonna retain what I have, and it's that like cut in the back, and it grows down below. But in my opinion, you should just keep it short. You know, that's just my personal opinion. I don't think that it really serves your image keeping your hair long and then what looks like dreads, some type of locks. You got to let that shit go. It's like Stevie Wonder when he was hanging on to his braids.
He still got them. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah. It's a tragedy. It's a travesty. It's a plight on humanity to see this.
Now let me give you perspective on that. Stevie don't know what the fuck it looked like.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Stevie Wonder's not blind.
Okay, you can believe that.
That man's reading books. He's watching people point, like shake their hand, pull their hand out like that to shake his hand. He looks at it for a good. He goes,
I just gotta pretend like I don't see this.
Yeah, no. Wait, I'm blind.
All right. Steve blind as shit, bro.
As a motherfucker.
I figure. You know how many conspiracy stories I've read that Stevie Wonder is not actually blind and he's been like pretending. Like I've seen comments on Facebook, because the handshake thing was a real thing that happened. Somebody was trying to test Stevie and was like, "Hey, thanks, man." And people are like eating it up because Stevie kind of stares in his direction and then turns away. So it almost looks as if he's debating on whether or not he's going to interact with this handshake, and then turns away like, "Oh yeah, I'm blind. I can't do that." So the stories I've seen are so crazy to me. But I believe that he's blind. I've seen his eyes. That man can't see.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It's just funny to me. But yeah, hairlines, you got to do better, Jaheim.
Yeah. So my point with the Stevie part is that's Stevie's team not giving a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like they know what he looks like. It's do you want to be shaved today or do you want to not be shaved today? But
they're braided. They're getting his hair braided.
They're getting his hair braided. So be careful of the people you bring around you, is what you're saying.
That part too.
Like years of this has been occurring.
Oh,
hey, Steven.
The motherfucker say,
"You ready for your braids today?"
That vanity thing could work on you. You know what I mean? Like, again, with Jaheim, that shit just looks crazy as fuck. And I'd be willing to place a bet on it that it's actually in his head something spiritual about it. I just would. Just something about Jaheim just makes me think that he thinks that.
I'd be like, "Well, if you don't take that refugee camp bullshit."
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck.
I want to look it up. I want to see if it is actually something on his mind that it.
The nigga look like George Jefferson thugged out nephew. Like, what?
Yeah.
I'll tell you. But it's been plenty of photos of him in certain kind of robes and things of that nature too. So like I don't know.
True that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it might be in his brain. There is a reason for this to be here, looking like that.
No doubt. I mean, no, and so I saw like 3 or 4 different posts going around where people had different arrangements of songs, and it was
I thought
Usher
you could say air.
Oh no. Get that nigga these stitches right here.
Air.
Jaheim, you
really look crazy as shit, dog.
Yeah, you're a really good singer, but this hair has gotta.
So side tangent. I was at a Bone Thugs and Harmony concert, and I saw a brother who had, the Peninsula going on.
Peninsula's crazy.
I love it.
Archipelago.
Grew all of this out like afro. He was just missing the top part.
The straight up George Jefferson.
But had this all edged up, and it was neat.
I've seen that where it's a nice even cut line going down, and then they still line up the sides and stuff like that if it's there. Yeah, and then it's a box at the top. Now
imagine, but neatly picked out and like it was. This is my style. I'm walking into this. I thought he looked like Homie the Clown.
Yeah. I forget about Homie the Clown, but yeah.
Forget about Homie.
Yo.
Forget about Homie. Don't play that, man. You can't forget
Homie,
about
don't play that.
That was David Allen Greer. Thank you, sir.
Nah, that was Damon Wayans.
That was Damon Wayans.
Yeah,
okay.
Damon Wayans,
yeah.
David Allen Greer, the one he did that had me fucked up was I wrote a song about it like the here it goes. That was my shit, yo. That was my shit. On the real, you know what's crazy? I got fucking Peacock and shit, right? So I post. That shit sounded crazy. But anyway,
it's an animal, so I got and a streaming
I know,
service.
but like just bro with I'm high as fuck. Roll with me. Anyway. So I go on and I'm looking that and Max, and I'm looking at both of them. They got all the throwback shit. Yo, I fucked around and went down a rabbit hole one day. I was off of work. I canceled all my meetings and shit. I said, fuck it. I laid in the bed smoking weed and watched a whole different world in one day. And I was like, yo, that shit just made me feel good, yo. Like, cause I never take a day just to myself to do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always the world. Okay, cool.
Right.
I got plenty to do. People counting on me. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? But that day I said, you know what? Fuck this, man. Like I see all this fly shit that I used to watch when I was young on here. Like I'm about to go take a trip down memory lane. I just got to figure out which one to go with. And for whatever reason, I was scrolling and I seen Lisa Bonet fine ass, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to watch this. So I was like, yeah, let's go with it. But yeah, man, that shit was so dope, yo. But I just it made me realize, like going back to what we was talking about earlier, real quick, it made me realize how infrequently, you know what I'm saying, I actually take the time out to say, okay, stop everything. Let me do some shit for me real quick. Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy. Shit's fucking crazy. I don't know, man. I gotta stop smoking so much weed, yo.
I disagree. You should
stop
consume
smoking so
more and live your life.
I'm getting ready to start a
Fuck it, 2
solo
grams.
podcast
2
while I'm
gram
high.
joints.
That would be so dope.
What?
If 2
2
gram
gram
joints infused with all the good shit. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
That's my type of hype right there. That's my type of hype right there. Yeah.
5,000 milligram brownies and
don't play with me because you
6 gram infused with hash and THCA and RSO oil.
that's what type of time I'll be in. Oh shit. You know what? Now I remember what the fuck I was saying. Thank you, weed. I was seeing these posts. There was like 4 different Jones, right? And they both had different lineups of songs, and it was R. Kelly versus Usher, right? And I was like, first of all, we probably shouldn't be having this discussion.
Not at all.
Because you're not supposed to be listening to that. But y'all here now. So let's see what you said. So I looked at the list and I was like, you know what? You know what I realized? I realized the person that wants to feel a certain way is going to put the list together a certain way. So if you feel like Usher's supposed to win, you kind of set the list up for Usher to win. Which is kind of difficult if I'm being honest, because despite the fact that the Pied Pisser is what he is, I can't deny what he did. You know what I'm saying? And so it makes it a very difficult run for just about anybody. But I was noticing, like, my question to y'all is, like, are you still listening to these R. Kelly songs to be making these comparisons, or like, is this just from memory? Because like, some of these same people are the people that was like, oh, he's disgusting and da 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 and blah 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 blah. But what? But how do we get here if that's the case? Like, I'm just curious. I want to know, man. Somebody tell me. How do we get here? How?
I don't.
Well, I was an Usher fan before I was an R. Kelly fan.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that run for R. Kelly.
It does
abruptly.
Yeah,
I think he's getting at like my age and stuff like that, because R. Kelly was popping back in the what would you say, like the late 80s, early 90s?
Nah, it's more like mid to late 90s when he first came in the game. Yeah.
Okay, and then Usher.
Nah, he came early 90s.
Early 90s, yeah.
Yeah. Early 90s.
Because I was still you're right.
But he wasn't a star like 2000, like mid 90s to 2000, 2005. That's his star peak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Would you say that was Usher's, or was his more like 2010s? Because when I was listening to Usher like heavily, it was in that pocket that you just mentioned. Like the early 2000s, late 90s.
R. Kelly first album came out in 93.
What happened?
I said R. Kelly first album came out in 93.
So just some of this. When did Confessions come out? Because anything before that, it don't really matter to me for Usher.
I'm about to look at it right now.
2003, because I was in middle school, so that had to have been like 2002, 3, 4.
Let's see. Usher.
Everybody was like, "You got
Confessions was 2004.
Confessions?" I was like, "Yeah."
Confessions was 04. Yeah. Now I started rocking with Usher in 97 when My Way came out.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, but like at the same time, by the same token, at that period, I was working with an R&B singer, so like I was listening to a lot of R&B too at the time. So like I just kind of naturally progressed to that. But yeah, Confessions is when I really was like, oh, this nigga it. He fire. Okay, cool. So yeah, I feel you. That's when he really like skyrocketed.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I was asking the question, because I mean, I just know that to be his pinnacle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I really feel bad that new album's not good, but
Come on, Usher's album.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't remember if we touched on this. Did you guys watch his Super Bowl performance, right?
Yeah.
After the fact, yeah.
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 What did you guys think?
Dope.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was
No,
dope.
It was cool.
Yeah, I thought so too, because I was like, it's nice to be able to resonate with what he's performing instead of listening to like old school artists, like let's say if Michael Jackson were still alive, or maybe like I don't know if they're trying to do some all-American crap, if they were to bring out Bruce Springsteen for, one time bringing it back type of thing. I don't know any of, Bruce Springsteen's music, and this is all, of course, hypothetical. I don't know every single one of Michael Jackson's songs. So if he's not playing any of the like hits, I'm not going to know it. I'm not going to be able to vibe to it. But with Usher, I knew every single song that he played. And I thought that was cool. It was like,
you know what?
A full circle type of deal because of the way that I grew up.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The funny thing about that is Usher is old school to somebody right now.
Yeah. I mean that's just you being a fan of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like because like again, like when I said before when we was talking about shows, like I don't have to know your music to enjoy your show.
No, you're right. I guess maybe in the aspect of like being able to sing along.
Right.
That's what it was for me.
Yeah, like I said, that's just being a fan of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit, like, okay, this is a big part of your maturation process. I'm able to sing every song. It's just a dope feeling. You know what I mean? Like I get, I mean, for me though, again, like I'm not trying to sing along with none of these motherfuckers. I just know that I like that show. You know what I'm saying? Like it looked like a Vegas show. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just real dope. Like just the colors, and then you know what I'm saying? Alicia Keys had a fucking 10,000 yards long. You know what I'm saying? And
the cape.
You know, this shit was just dope. You know what I mean?
Sound like she was trying to drag that first note from 10,000 yards away.
Bro, Alicia Keys.
That was bad.
Have you guys seen the video of her like really cracking on a note? And she's like trying to go up octaves, and she's like,
oh yeah.
Everybody I know was like, Alicia Keys, you better not fuck this up.
That first note was crazy, but after that she was all right. No, the first note was crazy, but after that she went okay.
I was waiting to say that part because it's like everybody so caught up on the first note. Okay.
Yeah, no, she did her thing. Like, it gave the vibes of what it was like when My Boo first came out and all that. And so, yeah, once you got past the note and then you really got comfortable with the type of dynamic they had when they did the song, that was cool. It evened everything out. But yeah, no, we were all a little nervous.
Niggas losing their minds like, oh man, I know Swiss going crazy. No, he's not, because Swiss is an entertainer. His wife's an entertainer. Usher's an entertainer. He know how the game go.
But
you know what I'm saying?
The song came out way before they were even together.
I'm just saying the way they was dancing together. Like I'm like, dog, he's a dancer. They are entertainers. This is what they do. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Just listen to the song, watch the video. You would get it.
Niggas would be wild, yo. You know what? I think that's one of the things that it come up occasionally in conversation especially when you have conversations with mixed gender conversations. You know what I'm saying? But the possessive nature of relationships, you know what I'm saying, comes up, and I'm like, man, there's so many niggas so afraid, so insecure about their situation, or about maybe they insecure about who they are as a person. So now, like, why would this drive you crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like she up there
that's
fucking the nigga.
Whole time. Why are you inserting yourself in shit that ain't got nothing to fucking do with you?
It's projection. It's because if it were to happen to them, they would dislike it, and so they assume that everybody else is supposed to be the same way.
Oh man, fuck
just like that too.
That was me.
Stand beside a chick who looked like that.
Like just let it go. Enjoy your music. Focus on yourself and your own fucking relationship.
Oh, so you're saying if Alicia Keys was your girl, that you would have her around nobody, because you can't even fathom yourself with a woman that look like that. That's how I see it.
Feel me? And you know what? Yeah, that's got a whole lot to do with it too. And that still bubbles into the whole, and it goes back to the big mushroom of insecurity. A nigga don't feel like, most niggas don't feel like they even could bag Alicia Keys, and if they did, they would definitely not have her ass on the Super Bowl stage with Usher, because they wouldn't know how to take the shit, because they just so shocked they got it. They don't want to lose it.
Nah, that's because them niggas was just so motherfucking infatuated with getting some pussy when they was younger. And see, these are the motherfuckers who make niggas look bad.
Facts.
Like, there's so many women on social media now talking about men are easy. Why are you easy? You couldn't just wait. You couldn't be patient enough to just wait.
No, I need it right now.
I need some pussy. I need some pussy. Ugh. Bro, more power to you. I don't even understand. I could wait.
You know what I'm saying?
I could wait. I could wait. Man, I can wait.
I ain't never been pressed like that, yo.
Never. Never. Mm-mm.
I bet you niggas said to you, and these are the same niggas that we talking about right now that would have a problem with Alicia Keys and Usher's situation.
Mhm.
Them the same niggas that when you moved to LA was probably like, oh, you out there with, oh, I know you running through them. That's them same niggas. Bro. Them same, you know how I know? Because I ain't even moved to California. I moved to Washington State and I still got the same shit. Oh, I know you running through them West Coast baddies. I'm like, nigga, I live in Washington. The fuck is you talking about? I'm trying not to get wet right now. Leave me alone. What is wrong with y'all?
That's the problem. I said you need to get wet. You know what my homie told me? A couple of years ago. He said, "You been out there that long, you still ain't got no kids." I'm like, nah. He said, "Man, you need to go nut in something."
Why? Why are you telling me that I need to do this?
Because he would.
Look, yo, yang twin ass nigga. Go skeet over there somewhere.
Scheming on finding somebody to nut inside of.
I'm like,
that's nasty, dog.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this, that one. Like, come on, bro. Like,
turn on the Terminator scope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know what the lifestyle is like out here. And there it is. Like, the fuck?
Nut. You need to find someone to nut inside of. Like, sir, this is not a topic of conversation that we should be having. Like, what was your reaction the first second that he finished that sentence and you knew the period hit at the end of the sentence? What was your reaction to that?
I cracked up laughing when I first saw it.
Okay, that's appropriate. Yeah.
I couldn't even believe he typed it. Like, he typed it.
Yeah. This is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, I get it. You married.
Oh, so he can't go do those things. That's why. He wants to, but he can't. And so he's trying to encourage his friends so he can live vicariously.
Right.
I want to see you have some children. Describe the experience. Like,
no, I want to see the pictures of the chicks you knocking off. That's really what it is. Like with him.
Yeah. He's nosy.
I want to see him.
God.
You say he's nosy.
Yeah, definitely trying to live vicariously.
Like, bro, like you know me a long time. You like that's never been my MO like that. No way.
Nah, man. Like, you know, I get it. I understand, yo. Like,
don't.
I would say there was a.
It was never about the notch for me.
Let me see something. It probably was in the 8th grade. Was the last time it was like that for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was only like that because I was just coming out of being the short, chunky kid that was the butt of the jokes to being the slim, tall, dark-skinned kid that now the chicks is like, oh. You know what I mean? So it changed the whole dynamic of my situation. But then it was one thing that happened that let me know, yo, this ain't it, dog. This ain't it. Because mind you, and I'm telling you, I'm in the 8th, I'm not even in high school yet. You know what I'm saying? But chasing them, bagging them too, going crazy. You know what I mean? But I was at this girl house, and her parents came home. It almost ended bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out a window, almost fucking my ankle up like that. Okay, look, dog, this is crazy. What the fuck am I doing right now? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing right now? After that, it was, yo, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, I ain't pressed, yo. Like, I'm cool. I found the audience members, close your ears if you don't want his crazy. I found the joy in being able to take care of my motherfucking self so I ain't got to be out here going crazy. I get it. I was like, oh, now I understand.
Oh,
gotcha.
The twins, Palmetto and Festina.
You know what I mean?
The twins.
I was like, okay.
Twins.
I ain't got to worry about y'all all
The twins.
Yo, my nigga said it. My nigga said it. When bitches get horny, niggas die. Y'all niggas better start jacking off or something, because I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
Bro. Y'all niggas gotta stop being so thirsty. Get some Gatorade, some Pedialyte, something, niggas. Stop being so thirsty. Come on, yo. That shit is unnecessary.
My favorite is when people post about it on Facebook. There was a dude. I don't want to like say his name because I don't know if it'll be. But you remember, so Seven, you know this person. You remember when we were first doing the takeover shows and Soul was bringing his hype man?
Oh yeah.
Remember that dude? I remember. Like Bobby or something.
Yeah.
But he posted online on Facebook and was like, any ladies looking to like go on a date or something like that, like treating Facebook as if it were like this call service, I'm throwing the line out and he catches. And so that's bad news. And I've never been that like thirsty for it, where I needed to post about it on Facebook talking about it's just been so long. I just need, no. No.
It's just been so long.
It's just been so long.
Yeah, the way he said that was vainglorious.
You know what I mean? With the key.
Yeah.
You don't do stuff like that, because then you're exposing yourself. It just makes you look bad. It's not like, oh, this kind gentleman is trying to take some wonderful woman out on a date for a good time. Like, nah, man, this dude hasn't had sex in I don't know how long. And he's that desperate for it. He's tired of using his hand.
Does he not know where Aurora is?
I'm sure he does, but I don't think he wants to pay for it like that. But I bring all that up.
It might be cheaper to pay for it like that than the way he gonna end up paying for it the way he trying to do it.
Yeah, I just thought it was funny because that anytime I think about somebody being thirsty like that, that's what I think about. I think about him. I had posted a picture underneath there. I don't know if you guys had ever seen the Disney version of Robin Hood with the animals and shit.
Oh yeah.
And you see Robin Hood in the bum poncho or whatever, and he's got the sunglasses.
Oh, the old shit.
The old shit, and he's got his cup, and he's like,
got you.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. I actually posted that picture. I was like, bro, you need it that bad, shaking the cup. Anybody got some spare pussy? Spare pussy? Come on, man. It's cold in these streets.
Put it in this cup.
Come on, man. I said,
one stroke.
I said, oh, is this you? And posted the picture. I was like, man, you got to do better. You can't do stuff like that.
You probably ain't talked to that nigga since.
No, because I don't need. No. And this was already, not a friendship type of thing. Like I didn't really know the dude. I know that he kept trying to hang around and pretend like he was doing some shit, but seeing that really set me over the edge.
I remember I said, so why you here, yo? He was like, I said, no, you can't even find an answer for that. No,
I know, yeah. So
why he here,
he's not supposed
Get him
to
the fuck out of here, yo. Come on,
because he don't rap. He just kind of undulates on stage. It's a lot of this, and
Did this nigga just say?
it's a word that I learned a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I gotta use that. Oh man, Mojo's word of the day. Here we go.
Even in context, I couldn't figure it out. Like undulate, I've heard it.
just moving in a manner. It's more like jiggling, shaking, and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. He wasn't doing that.
He's doing a Charlie Murphy.
Yes, yeah. Just that kind of shit.
That shit, wow, yo.
Nah, man, he. All right.
I'm fucking dead, son.
All right, I love that shit. I love that shit, man. Charlie Murphy was hilarious with that shit. Nigga ain't got no style. That shit's funny.
I know. R.I.P.
That shit is crazy.
You go to the store and buy you some style.
Oh man, I love it. I absolutely, man. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Damn, man. Golly, that guy. Yo, that shit is crazy. I love that.
Man, I'm thinking about CB4 when he was in there. I can't. It's been so long, but he was hella funny in that though. Because he was a pimp, wasn't he, or something drug dealer, something, or was he in prison with Chris Rock?
Thug, he came home.
Yeah, he just came home.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Chris Rock had stole his identity, basically. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that shit was funny.
Yeah.
CB4.
Throwback.
Now.
Yo, CB4 got to be one of my favorite not good movies in, like, yo,
I know they were shit.
that shit is hilarious. That shit is hilarious. Yo, you know what? Me and E was having a conversation on the phone one day, and I'm about to bring it to the pod right now. Mojo, you know what I'm talking about too, don't you? Mojo, do you consider Belly a classic?
Belly, I do.
Okay, and we're all in agreement on that.
Okay.
We're all in agreement. Just to be clear, before we start this conversation, we are all in agreement on that.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was, he was like, "But dog, you looking at the wrong shit." I said, well, I mean, yeah, I consider the movie a classic. I mean, I'm a hip hop nigga, so for me, it means something. You know what I'm saying? I was like, but dog, it was some horribly bad performances in that movie, like horribly bad, and I just can't overlook it. I mean, as an actor, especially when I see it, I'm just like,
man, get off your professional high horse, nigga. As an actor, nobody hear that bullshit, nigga. They not actors.
They're not.
Well, I mean, that's what I was getting to. I was like, but the thing is, like, he was saying that, and I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I take that into consideration that some of these people, like, I know, like, I'm not expecting to see you in another movie beyond this. There's a reason why you're in this movie. You know what I'm saying? T-Boz, I know there's a reason you're here. There's a reason why you're here. And I don't ever anticipate seeing you in anything beyond this unless there's another situation that occurs much like the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, yeah. And to a degree, like, as I get older, it makes it harder for me to enjoy it the same because now I can't ignore it as readily as I did when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, man. I can't help it.
That's that high horse talk.
No, it's not high horse talk.
It's high horse talk again.
It ain't no different than me hearing a nigga rapping they trash.
I don't act. I try. I don't act. So I'm like, oh yeah.
Come down here with the non-horse riders.
Dog, do you listen to whack rappers?
Huh?
It depends.
Do you listen to whack rappers?
I don't listen to a lot of good ones. So what's your point?
Nah. If some shit come on and it's whack, are you gonna turn it off?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even start with it. Like,
but I'm saying, okay, say you listening to something already, right?
Trying to make, but it's not the same. It's just
it is though.
It's
okay.
Not.
Better question. You listen to an artist that you do like. He got a feature artist on the song. You don't know who it is. The feature artists come on and they are awful. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Skip.
Exactly.
Fast forward.
No, that's
but the whole thing is.
I mean, I gotta hear the shit first. Then it comes up next time. Yeah, maybe I might skip it, but this is not the same thing.
It don't take me more than 6 bars to know you trash.
It ain't the same thing. Like I said, it's like if you watching a movie full of non-actors for good acting, that's your mistake. They're non-actors.
The high horse mistake.
Yeah.
But that's the thing I was just saying.
Oh,
before when I was younger,
the result is the same. The result is the same. Your reason isn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, like, okay, like, especially with the artist that you're talking about, if he's whack, okay. I might still listen to the song because of the other motherfucker that's on there.
They already went.
Whatever. I still got to hear that part of the song. All I'm saying is still like, like you can't do that to a movie.
That was the point I was about to make, though. And that's why I was saying it's not as bad as E be making it sound, talking about me being on a high horse. Like, it's not like I'm like fast forward through the movie because you're in the scene and you can't act. It's just that all I'm saying is I notice it more readily now because when I was younger and I had got away from acting, I wasn't really paying attention to none of that. I was just able to enjoy the movie.
High horse shit. Get off that shit. High horse shit.
I know you weren't on it.
No, it ain't no different than when you buy a car and then you start seeing a bunch of them. When you got your car, the car that got stolen, Mojo, when you got it, I hadn't seen a whole bunch of black ones. As soon as you got yours and when you started kicking it on a regular basis, I started seeing them everywhere. You know what I'm saying? When I got my car, I hadn't seen one of them. I probably seen 2 the whole time I've been in Tacoma. I got mine. I see them all the time now. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like when I was younger and it wasn't in the forefront for me to care about it. It was just like, yo, I can just enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? And even now, it doesn't necessarily take away from me enjoying it because I still consider it a classic. It's just that now I don't ignore it when I see it. I might chuckle and be like, this is crazy. Go ahead. But this is crazy. But
High
you're right.
horse.
Non-actors. You know what I'm saying? No, this nigga.
I mean, let's just call it what it is. It's high horse talk.
You're a snob, man. You're being a snob. Admit it.
A snob.
How is it different than me hearing a hip hop song and be like, nope, next? Turn that shit off.
The difference is because of what you just said. Once I got back into acting, like it puts you in the space with these guys to critique that way. So if you're gonna do that, it puts you on a high horse.
Or does that not put us on an even playing field? Because we talking about the same thing.
Is that a Pepsi?
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
that's still
It's
the
not
high
ass.
horse. That's still the high horse.
I mean, I guess. I mean, but I don't know. I guess we have to agree to disagree on that. I don't necessarily see.
I don't
Now,
agree
and I'm
to
not even.
disagree, nigga. I disagree.
We have,
The fuck? Now, and now I'm about to show the level playing field. Living where I live, I know a bunch of people who say they say and do that. I'm doing this because I do this. That's why I noticed that so much. Okay, motherfucker, shit. When my first day in production class, they told me, do your best to not let what you learn influence how you see this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, now I'm not saying everybody can do it just because they told us that. You know what I mean? But it's understand. Like, okay, just because you know how it's put together, don't tear down that way. Still be a fan first. That's all. Like,
That's interesting.
So even case in point. So like listening to rap, right? Like listening to rap music. One thing that I can't help but notice is when I hear punches. Now that part I hate, but I don't hate it because of the rapper though. I hate it because I know the engineer didn't smooth that bitch out better.
I can dig it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm like, like just personally, I hate to hear it. But I don't try to take that away from what this motherfucker just said on this record either. You know what I mean?
No doubt. I mean, Kendrick Lamar got to be King Punch, but because it be times this nigga go 24 bars and it don't sound like he took a breath, and I'm like, I heard a good breath control, but come on.
Yeah,
So,
he did that on Rigor Mortis. Did it come out that he was punching on that song? Because he was talking with Pharrell, and Pharrell thought that he had just did that all one take without breathing.
Pharrell can tell them that lie that he thought he did that whole thing without breathing. He can tell them that shit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Don't be stupid. I've seen some people with some impeccable breath control. Not like that though. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. I feel you. There was a part that you said that hit me, because you said when I started production class, one of the first things they taught us was that may also be where part of my problem lies. Everything that I do I've done ever in regards to acting has all been just because I wanted to do it. I've never had a class. I don't really hang around actors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be around people to do it. Like, when I hear about an audition, I'll go do it or whatever. And then I'll do what I need to do for that play or movie or whatever the production is. But I don't do actor shit. You know what I'm saying? They in a whole nother world from me. I prefer to stay over here in this hip hop shit. But perhaps if I had the advantage of, because I'm pretty sure some of them have probably been told that by the people that taught them. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I treat it just like I treat rap. Oh, I do this, so when I hear it or when I see it, I'm judging you. Like, not judging you on some, but like judging your content, what you created. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Well, I mean, okay, so let me say this part. So like, even still, like when I'm having this part of the conversation with you about this topic, I still go back to how our conversation started. Not really right here, like how it started. And the first thing that you started back then was like, man, it was just some horrible acting. That's good. It's horrible acting, that shit. Do you think it's a classic? I'm like, again, I'm not watching it for that. Like it's embedded in me. Like, I'm going to see rappers. You see rappers in interviews, they can't even fucking answer questions well. Yeah. And I'm talking about some of the rappers that's in this movie. Mm-hmm. They're not good interviewers. You know what I'm saying? I really don't expect these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, to turn in that type of shit, like that type of performance. So like when you ask me about I'm About It.
Mm-hmm.
Hood classic. Hood fucking classic. You know you didn't watch that shit thinking it was gonna be some good actors.
Even worse acting than
You
Bill.
watch that shit. Nope.
Did you watch
And
State Property thinking that everybody was going to win an Oscar?
Shit. That
Not
shit
a
couldn't
fucking soul.
That shit couldn't win an ounce.
Oh shit! I ain't State Property my shit. That's the what? Yo, you know the wildest shit to me though. When they said the State Property 2 was coming out, I was like, wait, what?
Like why? Why the fuck would you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I actually like.
Wait, you doing this again? I probably
the only reason I liked it was because Kanye West was in it. I was like, oh yeah.
Yo. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. I said,
yeah, thumbs down, big thumbs down.
Oh shit.
That nigga name was El Pollo Loco. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
El Pollo Loco.
You got him good,
bro. I'm fucking dead. Yo, that's just.
Yo, the whole point is don't lose sight of what made you a fan of the shit and start with. That's all it is.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And I try to keep that in the forefront so that way I can still enjoy it when I watch it. But I know in the back of my head, as soon as like T-Bar starts talking, I'm gonna be like, ha, girl, you don't do it. Don't do that. Yeah. And actually I will say this. I remember I think when we was on the phone, I was like, man, I'm so glad that, but I did see Nas in something a while later. The role was considerably smaller, so that was a plus, and he did much better. So I was like, okay, that means he's actually probably been putting the work in to be better, and maybe he has plans down the line to re-engage this.
Or the motherfucker who wrote it and the people who casted him knew what box to not put him in.
That's possible too. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think I saw that movie too, and
he actually was kind of playing himself, so that was easy.
I was just about to say he was damn near the same. You know, it's just written a little different.
Yeah, I think some of what they were reaching for in the dialogue and Billy, and I know why they were reaching for it, because it needed to be in that story. You know what I'm saying?
What you need to add that is RZA in them goddamn kung fu movies.
Ooh, Jesus Christ! Yeah.
Sorry, Riz. Sorry, Riz. I like the American Gangster.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. What's up, baby? It's Boogaloo.
Boogaloo, baby.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
You remember me? It's Boogaloo. That was wonderful.
That was masterful shit, dog.
2, 1.
Yo, that's one of my favorite scenes in the whole fucking movie right there, yo. Like
that.
You know
that's got to be my favorite role.
Let me ask you a question. Huh? You know what I always wondered? We are. I mean, I'm saying this with. They know what I mean. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't get it. We all street niggas to a degree. You know what I'm saying? But why is it that we watch this type of shit? Like, think about it. Yeah, we root for the bad guys sometimes, but dog, why we like some of these shows we end up rooting for the fucking cops and shit. Like, and I'll be like, yo, I feel real bad that I'm rooting for this motherfucker, but like the way they lay this shit out, I ain't got no choice but to go for you because this motherfucker's a piece of shit. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just the story. You know, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know, I think that's what it boils down to.
So,
oh man, bro.
Well, how do you guys feel about Ice-T and SVU?
I think he's
rappers
done a great
and
job.
acting.
I think he's done a great job of that for a really long time.
Ice-T's hella funny on SVU.
Very.
I've never seen one episode of it.
Never?
And you call yourself a rap fan. You call yourself an Ice-T fan. Name his last 5 mixtapes. He's not bad.
This nigga said name his last 5.
Do that. Matter of fact, I would like to see him do that.
Oh God.
Oh
God. Oh yeah.
Oh God. That's shit funny as hell.
Nah.
He's okay. He's okay in it. He definitely has gotten better. But I think what they were trying to do, what's the fucking one with Wesley Snipes that he was in?
New Jack City?
Yeah, New Jack City. I think they were trying to get that version of Ice-T, and then over time it was like, nah, you can't really do that because they've got this structure, and so it turns into him being this like badass, black cop on the force because everybody else is either white or some other version of person of color. He's like, yeah, don't mess with me, because all the white guys they run into, it's like some kind of black vernacular or whatever, like what's up homie, or what's up dog, all this other shit. Hearing him seeing him react to that's funny. But when he try to get into like his serious moments, they have this certain tone in the script that they make everybody like speak, and I think that's awkward. So they're not getting New Jack City Ice-T no more, and now they've got Law and Order SVU, and he's just like this toned down version of what they wanted. So it's real interesting to see.
He was very much Scotty in the beginning.
Yeah. Let me tell you what's interesting about him though. Like with that, like that was not supposed to be a recurring character. It was only supposed to be a guest spot.
Yeah. No, I learned about that because he was actually in the Law and Order movie, and his role was
they got similar. A movie?
Yeah. I watched enough of that shit, and I was like, let me find out the actual history. They got documentaries, they've got the fucking movie, but Ice-T was in the movie first, and then they brought him on as a recurring character. So I think they were like, we like what you're doing, Ice. And
he played a criminal on Law and Order, on regular Law and Order. He played a criminal on regular Law and Order before SVU started. And so that's what even put him on the radar for that shit. You know what I'm saying? That
you sure? Or you talking about New York Undercover?
No. He was on New York Undercover too. He was on one episode of Law and Order, but that was kind of, I know. Yeah.
Sarcasm.
I know. New York Undercover was my shit too. Well, yo, that's wild, bro.
He was that nigga on New York Undercover.
Yes, indeed.
I don't think I saw that.
Yes, indeed. It was like a two-part joint.
Recurring.
Yeah.
Like he was the one nigga who could pop up every now and then and fuck with the show. Like fuck with the whole thing.
Oh, this shit's old.
We gotta get this nigga, man. What, New York Undercover?
Watch this, yeah.
That was
99. I was watching Nickelodeon.
Okay. Listen. Do yourself a favor. I'm dead serious with this. Like, this is not even a joke on age or nothing. Dead serious. Take a day and watch those shows from the first one to the last one. New York Undercover was one of the best shows to expose hip hop to mainstream audiences that ever existed.
Oh yeah, they got some good actors in here. I see Jean, what was his name? Giancarlo. They got the fucking the dude that's in the the car insurance commercials.
The car insurance commercial?
Yeah. Hold on. What is he?
I'm so confused right now. You looking at New York Undercover with Malik Yoba and
the guy's name is Dean Winters, and he
you talking about Mayhem?
Yeah.
Dean Winters. That name.
I knew he didn't mean the Dennis Haysbert. I was like, that nigga was there.
Oh, hell no.
But that show did just for hip hop at the time, putting artists on television, either performer or even in a quick cameo type of role or whatever. But the music was featured in the show, like everything. Like when I say watch it, it'll put you in a time capsule of what we saw as kids coming up.
Okay.
How hip hop was put on TV, because it wasn't really done like that. Between them and In Living Color, nobody else was really hip-hop on TV. Like as a regular part.
The only other part of that was like Arsenio Hall in the late night version. He was the late night addition to that.
Yeah.
As far as primetime TV go, they had it locked. Absolutely. That was half the time, if you was up watching New York Undercover, sometimes niggas wasn't even up to watch the show. They was waiting for the performance at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they wasn't even giving a fuck about the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, yeah. I'm like, yo, man, you saw when da-da-da. They like, nah, I was just waiting for the I heard so-and-so was going to be on this week. So you know what I'm saying? I was waiting on that. I'm like, damn, okay. Heavy.
Yeah, man. And the Puerto Rican kid danced to Michael Jackson's videos.
Yes, he did. Oh, man. Yo. Oh, bro, I got it.
It was in Beat It.
That's crazy when you think about it, yo.
Hold on. As one of the gang members?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Like, cause I was like, gang members, that's bad. No, but yeah, beat it. Yeah. He was one of the gang members that beat it.
Just beat it. That nigga, man.
Yep,
Can't
he
nobody
was in
tell
Beat
me,
It. He was
man.
in Thriller.
Mike was low key. Mike was low key gangster, yo. Like niggas, I was like, yo, it's a theme in these videos for a reason, nigga. It's a theme right here. Mike was on some shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, yo. And remember when who was it that told that joke? Talking about nigga was like, man, Mike playing with y'all niggas, man. Mike be like all in the video, all in the interview. Yes, and I think, if we can just save the world and do this. And then you get backstage, like, yo, nigga, where my yo, nigga, what you got on my 40? I was like, yo, I could totally see that shit too. Like this nigga playing games, yo. But yeah, man. That's yo, I gotta ask y'all something too, man. I feel some type of way about this shit. I think it's fucked up what they doing to Chris Brown. I think it's really fucked up what they doing to Chris Brown.
I haven't really been following it. I have an understanding of it's supposed to be touching on when he and Rihanna were having their moment, right?
Right.
Okay.
That was
interesting that they're bringing it up now.
Way back then.
Yeah.
Not only was it way back then, but since then they've mended their fence.
Yeah.
And she caught hell for mending the fence. Like complete hell. He was supposed to be playing in the NBA Celebrity All-Star game.
Yeah.
At All-Star weekend.
Disney shut that down, right?
Oh, yep, Disney. All the way up to like a couple days before it was supposed to happen. That he got the phone call that You know what I'm saying? And it's because of that happened way back then that she is clearly over. You know what I'm saying? Listen, when it happened, I was right there with y'all. Hey man, young bro need help, yo. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what happened, like find a way to get out of that situation without it having to escalate to this, please. You know what I'm saying? If you can, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said that because I got a question. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It happened. And hopefully y'all both grew and became better people after it. And clearly you have, because she was able to forgive you and y'all was able to mend that fence. So clearly she sees that you're a better person. You know what I'm saying? That you're not that guy anymore. And she's not that same person who may or may not have provoked some of what happened. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was two people in a situation. Motherfuckers forget that. Y'all act like he acted alone. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get it fucked up. It's two people in the situation. And the person that y'all raising as the victim has clearly forgiven the person y'all deemed the offender. So if she can let it go and move on, and they probably would have made more music together by now if it weren't for the way y'all responded to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Y'all got, leave the brother alone. He trying to get his shit together. He grown now. He trying to do the right thing. He ain't even running around. You don't see him running around throwing up the signs and all that shit no more. The nigga trying to be on his grown man shit, make his music, make his money, and just stay out the way. And y'all won't let him do it. Because every time he try to put his neck out there to do some fly shit, y'all want to fuck with him. They took the Michael Jackson tribute away from him at the fucking awards show. Who the fuck else you gonna get to do that besides him? Come on, man. Stop playing. I saw that bullshit y'all put out there, and all I kept saying is, where the fuck is Chris? That's all I kept thinking the whole time. Where Chris? This shit ain't right without Chris, yo. Come on. Yo, man. Fuck out of here with that shit, yo. I'm just saying.
I think it has to do with the nature of like the cancel culture, because it's any and everybody who has had something happen, where it's been like morally unsavorable, you know what I mean? Unsavory. Then everybody just is continuously under the microscope. It's like being a registered sex offender. You have this title, you have to let everybody know, but with Chris, America is doing that for him, where it's like, don't forget you did this. Don't forget we don't like you. We like your music, we like you dancing, but that's all you can do. And even then, you really can't do that. I just think that everybody has this agenda to constantly remind people who have done wrong that they did it. I don't know. I just think that it has something to do with them constantly needing to scrutinize people who have done something wrong. And I don't really understand it.
to me, it's King Kong syndrome.
Can you explain?
King Kong was minding his fucking business.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, right? Like I'm on Skull Island, I'm beating up the dinosaurs, and then everybody wants to come and take me from my home.
He was minding his own business, right?
Yeah.
Then there's a white girl that they use to lure this motherfucker out, basically. King Kong does King Kong shit. Now they got to kill him, right? Now I'm only saying that because it's the big gorilla in the room. That's what I mean. Like not the story, but the big gorilla. Like, not that it hasn't happened before, but how many white men can we name that have gone through this kind of scrutiny for this long for some kind of act like that? You know what I'm saying? And the fucked up thing about with the Chris Brown shit is, it's been said and it is widely known, like Seven alluded to, she set it off in that car. She set that bullshit off in the car. Now his response,
that's all everybody's
way over the top. You know what I'm saying? So, we understand that part, but I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to say that she deserved what happened. What I'm trying to say is it's fucked up. Like how you said, like he don't get the benefit of being able to change. You know what I'm saying? Like think of all these dudes, man, that's out here. Like I think of Robert Downey Jr. Like when I think of this. Now, mind you, he wasn't beating up women. He did not beat up a woman. But this motherfucker has so many drug charges and so many situations where he just did stupid shit. He might have an assault charge on him, matter of fact. But he got his chance. Black men never get that chance.
Yeah, you're right.
They just stick you over there. You know what I'm saying? They go ahead, they're gonna kill the gorilla. Because now you're a gorilla now. They turn you into King Kong.
This is you. This will forever be you. Don't forget it.
Yeah, like, oh, remember you did that? She punched me while I was driving my car, going 80.
Going 80. They could have
man.
Yeah,
it's
and she was landing.
It's the scope.
Like you ever heard him tell that story? Again, like
I heard him tell it a couple times actually, yeah. And I was just like, yeah, this makes this hearing the side of it that nobody seemed to want you to hear.
Right.
Makes you look at the whole situation different. Cause okay, mind you, personal moment. I grew up in a situation where my mother was a victim of domestic violence. You know what I'm saying? And until I was old enough to do something about it. But so in my head, automatically it was like, oh, bro, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that isn't still my question after some time passes, but still at that point, it's not so much, bro, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? It's like, damn, you could have did that different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's another way you could have handled that, brother. I mean, the thing that gets skipped a lot of times, he was very young. They were very young. Intoxicated, rich, the win at their backs. You got to put all that shit in the stew together and see what come out of it. You can't just take the ingredients out the motherfucker that you want to take out and say, oh, this is it. Nah, because all the rest of that shit got something to do with it too. You brought up one of the people, I was typing out names when I was thinking about what you were saying. And Robert Downey Jr. was one of them. Mike Vick was one of them. And R. Kelly's one of them. And I'm going to tell you this, if Mojo, the only reason why I disagree with some of what you said was if that was true and they were really trying to hold motherfuckers' feet to the fire, them fucking record labels would have took R. Kelly music off of streaming.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. I'm also thinking about people who don't, well, bringing up Robert Downey Jr. definitely brings it into a different genre, I guess. But I think about people like Kevin Spacey. He just disappears. You know what I mean? And people have forgotten. At least on social media, in media in general, I don't see anything regarding Kevin Spacey at all, ever, anywhere.
What,
Chris? Huh?
So with him, I feel like us not seeing him is him just basically taking a break because people can't get the situation off their mind. Mm-hmm. But that got thrown out, or either he got found not guilty. One of the two.
Yeah.
Like he came out.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it just got resolved recently. Yeah,
came out on the good side of that.
Yeah.
So
he got some new shit about to pop up.
Yeah, like his team was saying, like just give it some time, let it die down.
Yeah,
and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Your triumphant return.
Sure.
Yeah. If all this shit America say they believe in so much was real, Mike Vick would have never threw another fucking pass in the NFL. Ever. But he did, but Colin Kaepernick did. Feel me? Chris Brown paid his debt to society that y'all thought he owed for what happened. He paid that.
Right.
Came back and continued to be a productive part of the music industry and support his people around him. Now, has he been completely unscathed in the time since then? Nah, but he's been we've watched a young man become a grown man with all this money and being one of the most famous people in the fucking world right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
So the mistakes that other niggas would have made that nobody would have gave a fuck about, everybody cares because it's him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that makes it fucked up because you get all this extra scrutiny because you're Chris Brown. But it's other motherfuckers that did worse than what you did. When I saw the pictures of the young lady that what's this fucking guy's name? Greg, he used to play for the Panthers, and he went and played for the fucking Cowboys. Because after this shit happened in Charlotte, the Panthers was like, get the fuck out of here. This little lady that he was dating, Greg Hardy, I think his name is, played defensive end, big gentleman. And I use that term very loosely. Big, fuck that, big motherfucker. And he brutalized this little lady. You know what I'm saying? He got released by the Panthers. He wasn't out of football a month and a half before the charges got dropped and he gets signed with the fucking Cowboys. Now, I'm going to tell you, the charges got dropped, but it wasn't because he ain't do shit. I seen the pictures, dog. Money talk, and I know that. I get it. Money talk. And your money said a whole lot to her. X amount of million to make you forget that happened, right? Eh.
Well,
and yet, okay.
Well, I was gonna say, I don't even think it's about the fact that may have gotten money to make that case go away. The NFL still letting him rock is the issue, and I know he's not paying them.
Oh, is that? Of course not. No.
You know, so all I'm saying is because I'm glad you brought that up because I'm like, okay, Ray Rice never touched the field after that, and that lady married him after that,
and still with him to this day. Yet he can't play football, which was how he made his living to take care of his family. So I mean, like the fact that these motherfuckers is able to pick and choose who they do this to is crazy in and of itself. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, if it's gonna be like this, it got to be like this across the board. The fact that Robert Downey Jr. has had the second wind of his career that he's had is proof positive that it can happen if you let it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I fuck with Robert Downey Jr., so don't think that this is no attack on him whatsoever. It's not his fault they doing what they doing.
Pulling up any his charges or whatever it was, like I'm curious to know if he got any assault on his record.
I got you. Let's see.
Because I know it's mad drugs and shit like that. And DUI,
yeah,
all of that.
Oh hell yeah! Because I know the last time I think he got caught with like heroin, coke. He had like a gun in the car and some shit. I think it was like a 357 or some shit. Of course, I don't remember what gun it was. I'm gonna just go with arrests instead of because I mean I don't know if being in jail. Okay, Robert Downey Jr., Mr. Iron Man. Come on, man, go the fuck away. Come on,
like just for the conversation, I'm hoping I'm wrong about him ever facing any kind of assault accusations.
Okay, from what I'm seeing right now, I don't see that. Let me see something. Check here. A possession of heroin, possession of cocaine.
What are you doing with a 357 Magnum?
Unloaded 357. Damn, I was right. 357. Ha! Okay.
Like, what you doing that you need a 357, my boy?
Yeah, that dude is that's serious. But like if you got a 350, I'm gonna just tell you, for those of y'all that don't know nothing about guns, if you got a 357, you really have an intention of doing harm to somebody.
Yeah,
like that's not
trying to make sure somebody don't leave.
Yeah, that's not a woo. Yeah, that's not a let's injure this guy gun. That's a you not ever going back wherever the fuck you came from gun. Let me see. It's kind of funny that You know what's crazy is okay, addiction-related setbacks, cocaine, heroin, marijuana.
He doesn't have any assault
350
charges.
cent. Yeah, no assault charges though, from what I see now. Nope, no assault.
Okay.
Yeah, everything was drugs. There was the one gun charge, unloaded too. I do want to make sure I say that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no assault charges though. Damn, this motherfucker, yo. Robert Downey Jr. used to get high, bro. Like I don't. That motherfucker used to get high. And it was times when they pointed out the times that he was on camera high. Like the time, like I didn't know because you know what I'm saying. I don't know if you're acting or if you're like I don't know what's happening. Right? Maybe this is just how you are when you're not acting. But then when they pointed out the times that he was high on camera, I was like, damn, yo, if I'd have been paid, like if I'd have really known then, like I would have known he was high. Like what? Just watching how he's acting right now. But like, yeah, man, I just wanted to bring that up because it has been kind of bothering me. Like the more I think about it, and I think it mainly bothers me because I realize what it says, more so what it says about where we still are, you know what I'm saying, societally, as opposed to where we could be. So prayers up, Chris. I hope everything work out, man. I hope one day they just let you live, dog. Just let you live. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just crazy. I hate people sometimes. I hate people sometimes on everything. Speak some more. Oh, since we was talking about Robert Downey Jr.'s legal issues, I just want to say white people with money and connections, maybe y'all should just like stop denying your privilege at a point. Like, you ain't gotta lie about it. It's okay. We already know. It's okay. We already know. Case in point, Britt Reed, who was formerly the linebacker coach for the Kansas City Chiefs, and as you can tell by the last name, the son of head coach Andy Reid. He pled guilty to driving while intoxicated in 2021. There was a crash where he severely injured a 5-year-old. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Well, recently, this was, I think, just a couple days ago. Yeah. Actually, the news came out yesterday, so I'm thinking it was Friday. His sentence was commuted by the governor of Missouri. Commuted by the governor of Missouri. They said Mr. Reed has completed his alcohol abuse treatment program and has served more prison time than most individuals convicted of similar offenses. Mr. Reed will be under house arrest until October 31st, 2025, with strict conditions of probation, including weekly meetings with a parole officer, weekly behavioral counseling attendance, weekly meetings with a peer support sponsor, and stringent community service and employment requirements. Okay. Now, I just want y'all to know, for the record, that if that was, I don't know, Leroy Jenkins' son that work at the gas station down the corner, his ass to do the 3 years. And sentence damn sure ain't gonna get commuted by the governor.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck? Man, look, please stop denying y'all privilege. That shit don't make no sense. You injured a kid with your drunk driving ass. I don't understand. Like, y'all literally got niggas in prison for years for weed. Literally. I know niggas that been gone since I was a teenager for weed. And y'all can't let this cocksucker do 3 years for hurting a kid because he was driving drunk?
Cocksucker's crazy.
The fuck out of here, man. Like, nah. I'm just I'm on one today, oh my bad.
I need more details. And I'm gonna tell you why. I have a DUI, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's wild how I got it. I don't even want to get into it, but I mean, like, it's really police was fucking with me. They just happened to win the lottery that day. If you understand what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But I really want to know like the details of like how this 5-year-old got injured.
He was in the car drinking with the dude too.
I don't mean like that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm wondering, like, did the car hit the kid direct? Was the kid in another car? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to know that.
Mm. Mm-hmm. I feel that. Yeah.
You know,
Boom.
I do want to know that. You know what I'm saying? Now, here's the thing for me too. Also, like when he said he did more prison time than most people with discharge or whatever, I want to know how much. Because I also saw like those conditions of what he got to do while he's on house arrest.
Yeah. The crash happened. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you was about to say what I was gonna say. Because I know the crash happened. You said 2021.
Yeah.
So when did he go to jail?
Mm, let me see.
And then also, but also too, with me bringing up that charge I got, the whole shit. I'm saying it because each state treats them differently. They're not the same. So even the same thing with what you were saying, like you got people locked up for weed. Each state treat the shit different. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I got some details for you.
Okay.
The crash happened 1 or 2 years ago. Reed slammed his car into two cars that had pulled to the side of an on-ramp to I-435 near Arrowhead Stadium. 5-year-old Ariel Young was left with a traumatic brain injury. So I'm assuming the kid was in the car, was in one of the cars that got hit. I would think that if it was a direct hit, they probably would say so, but I mean, what the fuck do I know? But yeah, this
pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah.
So he hit stationary cars.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid was in the car.
I'll tell you right now, it's an at-fault accident.
I'm not talking about fault. I just want to know what happened.
It's just because I work in insurance.
This nigga at work on the clock. You on the clock on the pod and shit.
Yep.
Yo, this nigga, his blood alcohol level at the time of the crash was estimated to be 0.132.
Nice.
Shit.
Jesus Christ. Yo, that's crazy. That's wild. I don't think I ever seen a number that high. That's crazy. What the fuck?
That ain't that high. I'm saying like for DUIs and shit, like that's not that high. I've gone to the classes. I've heard numbers, my bro.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's high according to because you got to understand this too. That the drinking level, the limit is one drink. One drink puts you there.
I feel okay.
Like one drink, soon as you drink it and you metabolize it, how what is 10, 15 minutes later, like once it starts breaking down, it puts you at that limit already.
Okay.
It don't take a lot.
See, I'm learning some shit today. Thank you.
Yeah. So
learning some shit today.
So like the whole thing is like, which is cool about the law itself. And I say this is that their thing is like, don't drink nothing and drive. That's it. Don't drink anything, or give yourself time to let that one shot go away. But again, if you drink, who the fuck drinks one drink?
Very true.
You know. So again, like I was asking the question, and I don't want this to get misconstrued. Like I'm not trying to exonerate this guy or anything. I'm just trying to understand the nature of that accident. You know what I'm saying? Because the privilege got him to the governor, definitely. But getting the sentence commuted, I'm just like, okay. You know, like what the fuck happened? Where they said, okay, now you can serve this at home. Cause that motherfucker, cause that shit he doing, that shit he got to do kind of strict.
He went to prison November 2022.
November 2022.
So he did less than a year. Well, I mean, he did a little more than a year. Yeah, a little more than a year.
So is the
but the law is in that state.
Yeah, because it is Missouri. So yeah, I have no idea. He did like 16 months. Yeah, he did 16 months out of 24.
Yeah,
I mean, out of 36. Yeah.
Yeah, and what I'm just realizing too is like I'm kind of drawing attention to like it's fucked up because articles like this like they play on what we know our immediate laws to be.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. it ain't the same everywhere. But still, to your point, that privilege got him in front of the governor.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Did that.
Man, that's crazy. And I don't want y'all to get what I said wrong. I'm super glad they let Mike Vick play football again. I'm real happy about that. I love watching the nigga play. So like, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. It's just I ain't even gotta go there. Y'all know it's the same story. It's just a different face on it all the time. So it just keep coming to the forefront. But
before you took it to the article and what you were saying about privilege, the first thing I was thinking about the Dave Chappelle special, and he was talking. He's with his white friend. His white friend just says to the cop, "I didn't know I couldn't do that."
Oh, I didn't know I couldn't do that. That's one of my favorite stand-ups.
So
I love that shit.
It's funny because like when you said we need y'all to admit your privilege, do you know how many of the motherfuckers actually know they don't have a privilege? They just think that's the way that life is, because it is for them.
Sure indeed.
Obviously, a lot of them do know, and then they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of motherfuckers, they just really, that's funny that they just don't have any idea.
Privilege. This is just the way it is.
I mean, but yeah, like, why would you know you're wet if you're a fish?
Oh shit.
Good question.
That is wild.
You realize that
is
shit you come
wild.
to the ocean. Oh shit, can't breathe.
Oh shit. He said, oh shit. Can't breathe.
What the fuck is this?
Yo, that's crazy.
Privilege. Your privilege is being able to breathe underwater, nigga.
You feel me? Yeah. Yo, that shit is crazy.
You know, they snatch your ass out of it.
Oh shit.
What is this place?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, I want to give a birthday shout out to my man Lazarus from Raleigh. What up with it? Happy birthday, man. His birthday was actually yesterday, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's all love. Golly, man, that shit is crazy. Yeah, wow, bro. You know what's crazy? Hey, listen, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Not them, they already know. Like 90% of what we talked about today, we had no idea this shit was coming. It's okay though, because it works. Sometimes it's better that way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I like it. I like it. Absolutely. Oh man, please go check that new Schoolboy Q album out. If you're whether you're a Schoolboy Q fan or not, I think you're going to enjoy it. Do your bam.
Oh, did that nigga pay you? Did that nigga pay you? Did that nigga pay you? No.
This is not an ad. This is not an ad. This is not an ad.
But because I also would like to say, if you haven't seen a hip hop story, please go see it.
A hip hop story.
Yes.
And support Avion Crockett. He did it out of his pocket. 100%. And he got it in some movie theaters across the nation, like a small run, but he did that. Black man from North Carolina. Salute.
No doubt. No doubt. Salute to that. Oh shit. And
the shit's funny.
I don't doubt that. I think Avion Crockett is funny as hell. I think there's a lot of reasons why he hasn't ascended to where I think he should be. There's a lot of other people who are a lot more cut for mainstream than he may be, but he's fucking hilarious. He's fucking hilarious. Oh man, yeah, I'll never forget the what movie was that? And niggas like, what you saying, homie? What's up, homie? That shit was crazy.
That was a haunted house.
Yes, with Marlon Wayans. Yeah, no doubt. Hell yeah. Oh man. The state homie, yeah.
He ain't shit for that. He ain't shit for that. And I love the fact that he did that because I got so many friends with degrees who spell homie with 2 M's. That's all that was about. You motherfucker spell this shit with 2 M's? Homie.
It's good, homie. You don't talk about homie? Oh shit. Yo, it's wild. My girl the one to show that movie to me. I had never seen it before. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had never seen it. Like, I'm not, full disclosure, I'm not a big fan of the Wayans outside of In Living Color. Like, I think for a long time, I thought Marlon and Sean was just on some cool shit, and I didn't fuck with them. So, like, it took me a while. Like, I don't fuck with white chicks, none of that shit. I don't fuck with none of that.
Nigga, Little Man was that shit was fucking funny.
After I did eventually watch Little Man, that shit was hilarious.
Fucking funny.
That shit was hilarious. Yeah. I was like, damn, I hated on this one for no reason. Damn,
Yeah,
damn, yeah, that shit was dope.
I like
liked it.
subtitles too.
Which one?
Subtuplets.
I ain't never heard of that.
I did finally watch that. It was good too. I
like-
always hesitate when it comes to Marlon, man, because I just never know if he's gonna go too far. He's like the black Jim Carrey to me sometimes. I'm like, bro, you just went too far.
Yeah, of course. Like again, you know what you getting when you open that box up. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I just thought Subtuplets was dope because like the sick one, that nigga was hilarious.
Hell yeah.
It's shit
Oh my
like
god.
that. They did that. Like what the fuck? That nigga laid in
My
that
favorite
bed.
was the sister that was in prison. That was my favorite one. She was
Oh.
wild.
No doubt. No
She
doubt.
was wild. Mojo, you gotta watch that shit, yo. You gotta watch
Please.
that shit.
I'm
Make sure you
looking
get
at
high
it.
before you watch it. I don't even know why I told you that. I'm pretty sure you will. But I did want to throw up real quick. Man, I should have said this when I was being serious earlier. Fuck. Jam Master Jay's godson and childhood friend found guilty in his 2002 murder.
Word.
I hope you cocksuckers right there
Facts.
on everything. Fuck y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry, and that just gave me a fucking tangent to go on. I apologize, because I'm with you on that. But I want to
Right.
give a shout out to Danny Rag from Charlotte. He
Mm.
played the Jam Master Jay in a hip hop store.
Mm.
Whoa, no doubt.
Big shouts to Danny.
That's what's up. Hell
But,
yeah. Salute.
Yeah. They. Man, did you read the transcript of that shit? I want to read the transcript of that case. I want to know how the fuck they found these niggas guilty.
I haven't read too
I
much
know.
into it.
Or did somebody tell?
Somebody told. It was,
Oh.
and it was a while that somebody told, but it took them a minute to track these niggas down. I remember when I saw the update that they had new information. You know what I'm saying? And then they said who they was looking for, and I was like, oh wow, really? Like I know I ain't been hearing rumbles about it, but it wasn't ever confirmed because I was hearing that, but I was hearing other shit too. You know what I'm saying? So then when they said that, like, now we got information now that confirmed. Like, of course we got to do more, but we got to find these motherfuckers. And I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why this shit like this, the reason why niggas be on some trust no one shit. And it's fucked up to live your life that way. You should be able to trust somebody. You should be able to let somebody in and be able to, like, and people gotta, this is gonna go up, but I promise I'm coming right back. People got a bad habit of confusing trust and perfection. It ain't the same thing. You can trust a nigga, and sometimes a nigga might do some shit but that don't mean the nigga did something to make you distrust them. That might be a situation where it's a teachable moment between the two of y'all. Hey, bro, I felt some type of way when you did that, but this is why. You know what I'm saying? Not, oh, well, fuck that, I'm cutting you off. If it becomes a repeated cycle, then yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Okay, it's a cycle. Or if it just get to be too many things, even if they different things, it's just too many things. Okay, bro, listen, we can be cool from over there. I can't fuck with you like that. But when you let people inside your bubble, pardon me, especially when those people are family, and regardless of what you may think about God this and friend this, those people are family. To like niggas, that's family. My godsons, that's my family. We ain't got no biological tie. I don't give a fuck. Fuck with them if you want to. That's my family. My friends I know from here, that we ain't grown apart and we still, that's my family. No blood involved with it. So when your family violate that, man, that's some other shit. Especially for them to violate it when you the reason why niggas eating. These niggas ain't winning without you because they don't know how to do what you do.
That's a jealousy.
Make it make sense
in my
to me.
opinion, it's jealousy. You know, some sort of like, I deserve this, and I'm gonna take it from you.
And you know what's wild about that too, also? Because like knowing the nature of why it was done supposedly, I don't understand why you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, he the reason you eating.
Right. And it's
Not off
one
music.
plus
If it's a drug, some drug shit, and he the reason you eating off of that, why can't like why do you kill the plug? That's stupid.
You're gonna bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah. Like, why do you kill the plug? Like, why run off from the plug? Why kill the plug? This shit is just dumb.
Ain't no win in that.
Ain't no win. Because guess what you got to do now? Go find another one.
And hope that you don't do some dumb shit to make that one do to you what the fuck you just did. Come on, man. Niggas act like they don't know how the game go.
Exactly.
Come on, man. That'll be like Ice and Ish killing Joe Budden. Fuck out.
Right.
Why would you do it?
But you know what though? The irony in what you just said is niggas act like they don't know how the game go. Us even asking the question is like, we don't know how the shit go. Motherfuckers do this shit, bro.
No doubt.
They do it.
No doubt.
They do it. They do it. Like the fact we can even say this shit is because they do it. You know, everybody logic train don't get to the last station, man. That should have stopped here, jump. You know what I'm saying? End up with a new car, 2 cars less. Like shit, what the fuck happened? Like
you're about to hear that in a verse. I just want you to know that. I just want you, and America, wherever the fuck you listening at, I'm giving him. You heard him say it, and I'm telling you, I'm putting it in a verse. Don't fuck with me when you hear it.
You know, it don't reach the last station, man.
Exactly. That's real shit. That's real shit. Man, I wish.
That's the J, man.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Oh, there is and I'm getting ready to watch that when we get off of here, as a matter of fact. There's a Run DMC documentary out that all I keep hearing is I need to watch it. That's all I keep hearing is I need to watch it.
I forgot. It's on Peacock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need to plug? You need to plug?
Hey, you know, I ain't gonna run off.
You know what I mean? All right. Say less. Say less.
You can trust me. It's funny though, because I had Peacock and I got rid of it.
I just got it to watch Bel Air, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the next season of that to pop back up before I get it again.
That's what I got it for. I got it to watch that and then fucked around and got, you know, I be on my true crime shit, man. So like when I seen all the serial killer shit on there, I just got drawn in. It was just like, yeah, I gotta keep watching. Like I will literally go to sleep watching that shit. I'll remember where I was at when I passed out, and I'll make sure I go back because I love the shit keep playing when I went to sleep, and I'll make sure I go back to where I left off at. But like, I don't know why. I don't know. All I know is this. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. Fuck them niggas. Word. Fuck y'all niggas that play the game like that. Come on, man.
Word.
We gotta be smarter than that, yo. Like, I'm trying to figure out when niggas gonna realize that a lot of shit they be whining about, you doing it to yourself. Like, okay. I used to look at niggas a certain way when they be like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that demand. And I was like, but no, it really is fucked up. But see, the thing I didn't realize at the time is, yeah, it's fucked up. But dog, if I put you in a situation, if I put you on a basketball court, tie your shoestrings together, and you still try to play, that's your fault. Because you saw me do it. You saw me do it. And you still decided to take your dumb ass out there and try to run down the court. And now your face busted up, probably dislocated a shoulder or some shit. Who knows? But you knew that the deck was stacked against you and you still played. You know what I'm saying? When you get it, this ain't had shit to do with music, first of all, for y'all motherfuckers trying to blame hip-hop for Jam Master Jay dying. This had nothing to do with music at all. Let's be clear about that. Were these people involved with in some degree, with his business with music? Sure. One of them was. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't it. And y'all know that. We ain't got to go crazy with that. You know it. But there's supposed to be a certain level or degree of respect and decorum that real niggas have with each other. When you deal with niggas in a certain way, it's a certain way you're supposed to carry that. Boom. Case in point. And I can't do shit to me about it now, so I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm younger and I ain't old enough or got the means to go legally get a firearm. But I know somebody that can hook me up. You know what I'm saying? And I go get it. If I get caught with that, I found that shit in the alley somewhere or something, man. I don't know. Matter of fact, I smoke a lot of weed. I don't really remember.
This shit magically appeared out of nowhere.
You know what I mean? It was in my box of Lucky Charms, nigga. I can't tell you. I don't know.
I felt some weight in my pocket and pulled it out.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain way you do shit. You don't hang the nigga out to dry or do nothing to endanger what is giving you that degree of sovereignty that you had. You know what I'm saying? I will never understand you niggas. Ever. I will never understand you niggas. I ain't gonna try to understand you niggas because I know that ain't how it's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? The niggas that taught me right. They taught me the right way, and I watched them play it the same way they taught me. So I ain't got no reason to doubt it. It wasn't this bullshit, I can tell you that. That's your family, dog. Like, you cut your family off and don't fuck with them if you don't fuck with them. You don't do that. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, fucking niggas, man. Niggas. I love black people, but I can't stand niggas. I swear to God. I remember the first time I heard my uncle say that, I was like, but dog, you do realize that never mind. It's okay. Never mind.
It's a beautiful statement.
You know?
It's so beautiful.
Oh man. One last thing. We got to do it, dog. We got to do it. I think I don't know who sent this to the group text. Was it me? It might have been me. Oh yeah. Okay. There's a young lady.
It was me.
It was you?
It was me. You talking about Nicki Minaj?
Oh, no.
You're talking about something different. Damn it.
Yeah.
It was you.
Yo, you know what though? Hold up. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Hold on. Oh, before I do that, wait a minute. We gotta do this. Hold on. Hold on. I can't believe I forgot this shit. Hold on. Nicki Minaj presents Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The show in Oakland, shout out to Oaktown, was this past Friday, the 1st. Now on the ticket, disclaimer info, it says, disclaimer, please be advised that in accordance with California state regulations, we are obligated to disclose the presence of a level 3 sex offender backstage. Mr. Kenneth Petty will be present. Attendees under the age of 18 must be accompanied by an adult age 18 or older. Identification will be verified prior to entry through the metal detectors. We kindly request that attendees refrain from engaging with the aforementioned individual. See? Mojo, I'm about to shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Underneath that, you see the bold print underneath that? It says, individuals under the age of 18 will be mandated to wear a distinctive pink neon vest labeled child under 18. This shit's crazy. And will be directed to a designated pit area reserved exclusively for minors. I think that's weird. Security personnel will be stationed in close proximity to ensure their safety and well-being throughout the event.
If that don't sound like some Epstein, if that don't sound like some Epstein Island shit, I don't know what to do. We have a specific pit to put you people under 18. Let's get them all in one spot.
Go on now. And they put it on there.
What the fuck, man?
They are not playing about making sure that people are aware.
You know what's fucked up about this? And people might think I'm defending Zoo on this, but I'm not. But it's just the truth. Zoo's charge came from a girl that was his age. Zoo's charge is not pedophilia or underage. It's not statutory like underage rape or nothing like that. Unfortunately, it is attempted rape. So I'm not exonerating the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the methods that they're going through to protect these under 18s from this is just crazy. It's insane.
It's extreme.
Yeah, like
go behind the fence so that way you're protected, and we've got our rifles, and the
yeah,
fence has been
yeah,
electrified. It's weird.
yeah.
Super weird.
You know, because when this nigga was 16, he tried to get some pussy from a 16-year-old who said no.
That tells you something about the way they got the sex offender laws written. It's fucked
Bingo.
up.
Bingo.
Because if what I did ain't have nothing to do with messing with underage children, you don't got no reason to have to keep kids away from me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like the defamation of black men. Is that
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, and
well,
yeah, shit.
I'm
Feel
gonna
like,
keep it.
feel like I'm walking on mashed potatoes, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Well, I don't know.
I could say yeah, but I mean, it's so many white people that it happened to too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, just anybody that's on. I'll say the sex offender laws are fucked up. I won't say it's necessarily fucked up just for us. I mean, I think it's anybody that falls under that category who has specifics to what their situation is, that because of the way the laws are written, other things end up getting added on to what happens to them in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with what happened with them. So, like in his case, we was the same age. I didn't fuck with a kid. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, keep me away from bitches the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about me around no kids. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Right.
So, I don't know. Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I personally appreciate the extra measures of protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Granted,
appreciate that. But
if that's the case that they're around somebody to fuck with kids, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate
it.
Right. But yeah, like sometimes you gotta there has to be. That's the part that fuck with me though. Like they act like there's no room within the way the laws are written or the way they write things up when they sentence people for them to have no leeway to wiggle it. Like you could easily say, well, we don't have to put that in there. That don't. Yeah, he don't need that provision. He don't need that provision. He don't need that provision. That one, yeah. Not that one. Yeah, that one. Like they can do that.
Let me ask you this though: if it's a Nicki Minaj concert, right? It's a concert. Super huge building. It's Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me out of the 10 to 20,000 or 30,000 people that's gonna show up to that shit, Kenneth Petty the only motherfucking sex offender there?
Right. Well, that's what the fence is for.
What about the sex offender you don't know about that's there guarding the fucking fence?
Oh, that's fucked up.
What about the sex offender you don't know about that's guarding the fucking fence? What about that motherfucker? Like,
go on now. Go get you. Yeah.
You feel
me? There you go, sweet little ones.
Right.
Yeah.
This nigga crazy. Oh my God. Yeah, that shit real.
Weird. Like I feel like they're trying to, of course, handle it the best way that they can, but the execution is just a little odd. It's just a little odd.
Yeah.
Because then at that point, it's like, should this be like an 18 only type of event? That's one way that they could cure this problem. Don't let the kids in. It's the same thing with R-rated movies. Now I understand, permission from a parent is obviously consent. But at the same time, if you're trying to avoid something similar from happening, just don't let them come in. Let them watch the fucking show from home for free or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they could purchase a ticket where they can view it online. They don't have to be in the vicinity where there has to be a conversation of this man might potentially be a danger to whoever comes. It's odd. It's very odd.
Yeah. It's quite ham-fisted.
I got a feeling you're gonna sell out that Nicki Minaj show even if under 18 motherfuckers don't come.
Yeah.
Like the tickets that's left that didn't get sold on the back end because you sold them early season under 18, they still gonna sell. Some of them niggas is waiting for payday. They come. They come. Yeah. Them tickets gonna sell. It's Nicki. Then you don't even gotta do this. And you ain't gotta make her ticket thing look all weird by putting this bullshit on it.
Yeah.
Now, what you really doing is not fucking with him.
Fucking with Nicki.
You fucking with her is what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You fucking with Nicki. Because of who she chose to be with and a mistake that he made when he was 16 years old with another 16-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah, they should put that in the fine print. But be advised, this is some bullshit.
Right.
Put the asterisk next to the fine print. This is some bullshit.
This is some
make
bullshit.
People look bad. Like we
Bruh, that shit. Man, look, bro, I don't know you. I don't know Nicki, but hey, If you ain't been that nigga since that situation, if you made a fuck up when you were 16 and you ain't been that nigga since then,
It's 16
when you live and you
years
learn,
old.
bro.
Nobody
You were
is
16
going
years
to be
old.
the same
They,
from
they,
16 into an
they,
adult.
they turn him into a gorilla.
Yeah. I was just about
Super
to,
predators.
if they're doing to him what they're doing to Chris.
Oh, Hillary Clinton, that shit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Creating predators. They're creating super predators
Mm-hmm.
because they said it and then we ain't live up to it. So now they got to make them.
Right.
Like, oh, y'all not really super predators. Well, let's turn you into something.
Yeah.
Right.
Dog, let me. You know what? I'm about to take some wild shit, and that's in accordance with what I just said, though. John Muhammad was fucking crazy. He was crazy. Not gonna take that away from him. He was nuts. Absolutely. Lee Malvo was not crazy.
Right.
He was misguided,
was a child.
misdirected. He was a child. But on the tail end of all of that, because of all of your white fragility, you made Lee Malvo a monster too. Because you had to. Because if you make him a monster, then there's no reason for people to come back later and be like, yo, that kid's been in jail long enough.
Right.
Let him out. Let him out. If it wasn't for this motherfucker, he'd have never shot those people. And you know it.
Right.
Let him out.
Yeah. Damn.
Bro, like
I completely forgot about that situation.
Oh, wait. But you know what they'll say. Oh, he just would have did it when he got older.
You don't know that.
If he don't meet this motherfucker, how you know?
You don't know that, but I'm saying, like, again, they're making the gorilla.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
that's just my argument to that. You know, because
right.
There's a universe where it would happen where they'd be like, you know, he would have done it when he was older, but at the same time, the counter to that is, how do you know?
Exactly.
Let's go back to that privilege. The white kid a couple of years ago that was caught by people in the act of raping a woman behind a garbage dumpster. And they let him go, saying he was just young and made a mistake. And this should not ruin his future. Go look that shit up. They said that this should not ruin
God
his future.
damn, America.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah.
God damn it if I don't love you.
This should not ruin his future.
But you trying to ruin this man and his extremely successful and extremely wealthy wife and ruin her career behind some shit that happened when he was 16 years old. Why? I was about to ask a dumbass question. Never fucking mind. Because I was about to say, why is the standard different? I already know why the standard is different. The question, the bigger question is, I ain't the only one who know why the standard different. So why the fuck is the standard still this? If we've been known the standard was different, then we've been known why. But it keeps bringing me back to the same point every fucking time, man. And I be trying my best not to fucking go there, yo. But it bring me back there every fucking time, though. Like, judges are elected. District attorneys are elected. Governors, mayors, city council, all elected. Senators, presidents. They're all elected people, which means that y'all take y'all ass to the poll. And I already know when it comes to judges, you know what y'all do? That name sound cool because you don't know who these motherfuckers are. You ain't did no research. That name sounds cool. Or he's a Democrat. Chick.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
The fuck?
Right.
I'm going to make a small request. Just read. That's all. Just read. It's okay. It ain't going to hurt. I promise. It ain't going to hurt. Just read. Read something. Anything. Stimulate your brain. Make it start.
For God's sakes.
Do something besides be a fucking bump on a dog. I seen a fucking video the other day. My lady showed it to me. There was a gentleman who had just got out of prison not too long ago. And he and his lady were talking. And she's you can tell that she was the one that went for it when he was writing the letters. You know what I mean when I say that. She was the one that went for it. So that's what he came home to. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga ain't know where he was going home to before them letters started flying. But he fucked around and woo, oh, you with the homie peoples? Oh, nah. I mean, I'm gonna just say she's not a looker. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. She's not a looker. Like I understand what happened here. We've seen it a million times. You know what I'm saying? Nigga become a pen pal with a joint on the outside that ain't getting no action. He writing all them fly ass words because he behind that wall and got plenty of time to think of every lie in the world to tell it. You know what I'm saying? Come home. the whole premise of the video was he was about to leave. And she was like, but are you coming back? Yeah. She was like, I don't believe you. I don't think you coming back. He was like, y'all left my PS5 here. Yeah, I'll be back. Now, that's not the end of it, but let's think about that for just a second. He said, I left my PS5 here. You know I'll be back. That's my most prized possession. That's the quote. That's exactly what he said. That's my most prized possession. You know I'll be back. She was like, oh, it's in here? He was like, yeah. She was like, okay. So she requests, let him leave. Goes back into the house. Walks to the space where the PS5 is normally at, and it's not there. So she's looking around. She can't find it. She calling him, going straight to voicemail. Texting him, call me back, da-da-da-da-da-da, can't find your PS5. And I was like, I mean, it ain't funny, but I was like, how did she think this was about to go? Like, how did you really think that was about to go? I mean, I'm just saying, I ain't the smartest man in the world, yo. I'll admit it. I am not the smartest man in the world, but damn. Like, and I even got bad vision, but I can see that coming a mile away. Come on, yo. My PS5 still here. I'm coming back. Is it though? Do you know that it's there? You don't know that because you've been chasing this nigga. He already got it in the bag. Oh, come on, man. Yo, that shit was wild, bro. It's like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Are you serious? Oh, that was bad. That was bad. That was not as bad as this though. I don't know who this lady is. I'm very glad they didn't say her
Before you
name.
get started,
Uh-huh.
I gotta take off because I gotta go handle some stuff.
Do you? That's a nice microphone.
It's the same one you got, just without the afro. Kind of like
said
you.
This nigga.
Low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh
funny.
shit, you stupid.
That's the pot calling the kettle black. So all right.
Oh
This nigga
shit!
got all the jokes today. What
I'm
the fuck?
talking about me. I'm bald. I ain't got no fucking hair.
I loved it.
Listen, a color joke.
I loved it.
You know what? We gonna skip this because this is. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about though. I don't know. Yeah. All right, man. Do you think I do want to know what you think about this? Then we gonna get out of here. But yeah, yo, be easy, bro.
Touch on it if it's gonna be quick.
What you trying to find out? Did Meek Mill get Diddy by Diddy?
Oh no. God, I wish we could get to that. But let's get to that next week. I mean,
bastards.
Oh man. I mean, shit. Well, fuck it. Do you think Meek Mill got Diddy by Diddy?
And he has a problem with it now. It's possible.
Meek said I'm a fool if I believe that. So I don't know.
I mean, what else is Meek gonna say? What else is Meek gonna say?
I'm waiting for Nicki to get high again and do a rant where she's like, "Yeah, Meek, you was doing that shit."
Yeah, yeah, because she'll tell it. Okay, look. All right, man. Look, I don't want to fuck with Meek Mill, and I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Yo, that shit is crazy. Chick says, I'm dealing with a bipolar man, and it makes me sick. First, he dated me for 2 months, and he opened his home to me and my 3 kids. We moved out of my mom's house and into his townhome. I registered my kids in his school district. He gave me a spare room to braid hair and earn money. We had a fun and loving vibe. I know he loves me and adores my kids, but I made one mistake, and he threw us all out. My side dude stopped by to get his braids done and to borrow some money. I also gave him a quick BJ. I did not know there was a camera in my braiding room, or I wouldn't have slipped up like that. I apologize, but Mr. Bipolar switched up on me and threw me and the kids and all our things in the front yard. I took what I could fit into the Uber. I can't believe how he snapped and turned on us like that. What relationship red flags did I miss? I'm so scarred. I'm so scared to be vulnerable with a man again.
I
Advice.
don't even want to talk about this because it's like how how absurd of you to now turn yourself into a victim because somebody else didn't like what was probably, the rules of the relationship starting out, or common sense for some people trying to be monogamous. You get caught cheating, what do you expect to happen?
Right. First of all, let me say I don't believe this story even happened.
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that too. Yeah, I feel that too.
I don't believe this should happen at all because like I don't feel if a person is dumb enough to do what she supposedly did in that story and get caught, I don't believe that she would be articulate enough to write that story that way.
Mm-hmm. You'd be surprised though.
I don't know, man. Like
The internet has brought out some funny characters.
Oh shit!
no, that's a fact. I mean, but like, because like the whole thing, this whole story, the logic train doesn't end at the last station.
It doesn't.
It does.
You're
Not at
missing
all.
There's a lot of pieces of the story that we're missing, and it is
Yeah,
just
but
crazy.
my side dude came over and I sucked his dick in the salon with
Like you,
and my man flipped on me. He flipped the script. What the
how
fuck?
could he?
I don't believe none of that shit. I'm sorry.
Y'all ever seen the movie Throw Mama from the Train?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Get the fuck out of here, yo. Like if this shit actually happened, get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yo, I don't
There's
believe
no
it.
way this is real.
Especially with that picture.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, nah, there's no way. Hell no.
Mhm.
You can't be that dumb. Like that. Ladies, please don't do this. Like, especially with the shit y'all talk about us. Don't do this. This is just crazy. This is fucking insane.
But you know what though? But you know what though? Let me say something. Say something crazy about this though. I do know that. You know what, Mojo? You're right. You're absolutely right. Because I had to go back through my dating history, and it just occurred to me that at one point I was dating this woman briefly, and she cheated on her boyfriend, her previous boyfriend, and she was mad at him saying he threw their relationship away.
Huh.
And she could not understand why he couldn't forgive her.
I don't
Literally.
understand this shit.
When she started saying that shit to me, I was like, okay, I'm sorry. You need to, get your shoes, get your purse.
It's time to go.
Time for you to go.
Oh shit.
What do you mean? I can't believe you really sitting here saying this shit.
That's insanity.
You said, and not on some once, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not on some it happened once shit. It was a side nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And she blames everything on her man. Said it's your fault I cheated. You are throwing this relationship away.
No accountability.
And she's a very smart person. So you know what? And she tells stories. Like she. So actually, that could happen. That might have. She may have did that. She
Hey,
may have
ladies,
did.
listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something good, ladies. This is the only thing I got to say about this. If I'm put in this position,
Damn, I can't believe that shit. I can't believe I used to like that girl. God damn.
oh shit, see what I mean? If I'm put in this position ever by any of you, I got 4 words for you at the end of this whole thing. Go play in traffic. Anyway, that's our time for the day, man. Pantha Politix Podcast, y'all know what it is, man. Thank y'all so much for locking in. Salute to Pretty King. Salute to Echo Limitless. Salute to everybody listening from Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you may be. Thank you for watching us on Rumble and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment, rate the pod so it's easier to find us and all that good shit. Make sure y'all talk to us in the comments when we drive too. We'll talk back. You know what I'm saying? We all right. We nice guys and shit. On behalf of the squad, I am Seven Da Pantha. We'll catch y'all next time, family. 1.
Oh, 3 words. Tell Diddy no.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't get Diddy by Diddy, nigga.